Going full on pistola tonight. Oh shit, I forgot to put up something. Hang on, look at this sign my dad gave me. He was like, hey son, you're a good boy. And I was like, hey man, I'm not Mexican. That's an eagle. No glove, no love. Dude, my chats are already screwed up. This is going to be one of those nights. Yay. Oh, yay. I put the echelon up there tonight. Hello. One fucking person. Still trying to figure this thing out. Come on, kids. 41 seconds. Nobody in here. Not even my own people. I see how it is. Also, we have something serious to discuss later. Yeah, let's just talk it out, bruh. Not late. You're late. So I'm trying something today. Some of you have lost your mod status. If you're in here and you've lost your mod status, it's because I'm trying to fix things. Hello, AG, JPEG. No hat. Let's see your yee ass haircut. Oh, man. Here we go again. Wait, that's the wrong game. I'm just showing off the wall before we get started. Also, thank you to Amazon for losing my cantilever mount, but for delivering the package that one of you freaks sent me. And I will figure out who it was. Somebody that got a t-shirt from the Jiminy Show decided to send me a package. And if you're on the Discord, you can go over to the Discord and see said package. Ah, Zemo, what's up? Sounds like DB. I haven't actually talked to DB in a while. He sent me some texts and stuff, but he hasn't been in here. But yeah, I got the stippling done on the 2011. So I went tree bark, kind of like the Terran Tactical Combat Master. I still got to finish doing the lower frame on it and actually reassembling the damn thing, but I just got it back today. So, yeah, that's going to be cool when it's done. It's going to be blacked out, kind of like that one is, but with the grip module. Yeah. Yeah. Do I know what's your favorite? I don't know, Alex Detroit. You tell me, my friend. Is it the SAR-K12? Yeah, so my buddy Greg down at Liberty did the stippling. Gerson from the previous version of the 2311 went nuts with their Loctite, so it took my buddy like a day to get the screws out, so they don't match anymore, but I don't really think I care about that. Also, because that one's sticking out farther than that one, the light is bouncing off it weird. Your favorite is men. Well, cool, Alex. Congratulations for you. Hopefully you're getting some. Or they are. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Please, please, please don't say anything weird. CZ Dupa Koopa Chupa Tupa Tupa Tupa. Get in here, kids. 18 of you. So we're on track to do nothing. Stevie comes in for $9.99. Are you guys ready to see my face without the hat? For a $10 dono, I think you get to see the face. There's a bottle. I drink out of that bottle. Yep. You guys want to see the face? I'll show you the face. No hair, no hat. No problems, bruh. Gotta stop saying bruh. But yes, today we are doing no hat gang. And yes, I bought new clippers. And yes, my hair is gone. I do this like twice a year. Shave it all off. Say screw it. And I'm getting a migraine, so a couple of Excedrin for the win. Excedrin, reach out and sponsor me, bro. I have to take 2.5 grams of your Excedrin to take care of my headaches, but hey. What's up? But yeah, tonight I look a little bit more like Pistola Pete. Get in here, kids. Where's everybody? It's Friday night. I want to talk to people. God damn, that dome is shiny. I'm going to sit here like this. In my mind, I'm sitting way lower. They're all watching hockey. Come on, Brady. Hockey isn't that fun. What state do you live in? Do you live in Minnesota, bro? If you live in the Minnesota, yeah, everybody that comes in gets a free zero sugar Jolly Rancher. 0 sugar, bro. This is what's good for you. Get in here. Talk to me. I look like I'm trying to kidnap Superman's baby. I'm the Lex Luthor. But talk. You're in Florida and you like hockey? You don't even know what ice is, man. Unless it's in little cubes. That's not true. We got ice that one time. Not from the hotel. So I reached out to Alpha Foxtrot, trying to get my hands on a Romulus. Funny thing is that I play hockey. I play hooky. It's also raining really bad outside, so if the power goes out, oops. But yeah, what was I saying? So I reached out to Alpha Foxtrot. I'm trying to get the Romulus, trying to get a few different guns for the channel. I need to open my Discord, though, because Brady, don't go into the Discord, man. There's things there that I was pissed about because somebody uploaded. Hopefully somebody took the picture down. Needless to say, it was a little off. And people have clipped it. Lycan, greetings. Still trying to figure out which 1911, Springfield or EAA 10mm preferably. Either one will do you well. Springfield is a really good choice because they use pretty damn good steel. However, people have told me even in a TRP, a Springfield TRP, which is like $1,600 to $1,800, they've been finding MIM parts. Whereas the EAA, so that's the Gerson Influencer X. I've taken that one apart. And that one is the Gerson Match X 2011. I've taken both of those apart. Neither of those have any part of consequence that's MIM. So like the sear and disconnectors do not appear to be MIM. So they might be good to go. So I would probably say EAA just because so far I'm more happy with them. Although my operator, I've never had an issue with that gun either. So banana. EAA is probably a solid choice right now. Hey, Ismail. How you doing, Ishmael? George Starr said, hi, the guy's flexing his silver play button in our faces. No, if I was flexing in your faces, it would be in front of my face, and I'd be like, oh, look, I got a play button. Bro, it's something to shoot for. Get a play button. Let me know when you get yours. I'll come and hang out. Why wouldn't I self-promote, my guy? I'm at the doctor's office. My son's doctor just had a seizure mid talking to us, and I had to hold him up, keeping his head from hitting the ground. Still here trying to make sure he's okay. Jesus, Chanson. I hope everybody's okay, man. Swinging through and saying, hello, fellow nerds. Have a good night. Thank you, Thunder Yak. But yeah, liking very much so. Thank you. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Also, my head is cold. We'll see how long I go without the hat. Nice penis head. Thank you. It's very large and pale, like a real one. Oh, Brady saw the post. All right, so go over to Discord if you want to know what they're talking about. Somebody... Looks like you lost another bet. No, I won the bet. Actually, it cost me money because I had to buy new clippers. Jesus, every time I'm gone and come back. It's fine, dude. I wanted to clip my hair off to let it be shorter. And I didn't feel like paying a salon person. So those of you that have lost mod status, please understand it's because YouTube's algorithm might be fucky, and I'm testing it tonight. So I reduced the number of mods, and I actually got rid of a bunch of older ones. SFR, are you going to be in here for a while tonight, or are you just coming and dipping? By the way, where, I was going to say, where have you been? How have you been, dude? It's definitely shorter. Not from the top, it's not. All right. One Punch Man. Yeah, I'm looking a little bit. Yeah, it comes and goes. I'm glad you're moving around today. Even if you're just popping into live streams a little bit, that's cool. But yeah, this is what my head looks like if I don't have hair on it. And with the bright lights above me, it's definitely making it look shiny. It looks almost as short. Yeah, the main difference is I'm not shaved or polished. It's just because I have the lights above me. And also, I've always said this, I'm really thinning. I'm not balding, so there's no bald spot. So like treatments really won't do anything. So it's just thinning because it's aging. Maybe I'll tattoo hair on my hairline like they do. I didn't like the comment. Somebody accused me of having a comb over, so I'll teach you. But yeah, so it looks like it's actually playing true. I've got guns in the background, and we're talking, and we have 12 fucking people in here. So definitely shadow banned by the YouTubes. In fact, I'm going to log in under a different account and see if I can find myself in shorts. Brib. You can do a comb over. Well, that's cool. Let's see. Notifications. All right, so I got a notification. Did anybody else get a notification? Although it says it was only 10 minutes ago when I already started. Yours says 26. Not sure what's going on. I'm going to dip in on the other one and see what's going on. Looks like my chat's moving at the same speed. Mine says 18, so that one says 18. We're still good, so I'm going to go through and just kind of zip through from the home screen and see if I find myself. You got the notification. Good. The real reason I don't look like Glocks is doing well. So my buddy's kids down at Liberty are still using my frickin' YouTube account that's in there. Still nothing. Still nothing. Bald is a lot harder to maintain than I expected. Yeah. You popped up on, I popped up on your homepage? Well, okay. So I'm still trying to figure all this shit out then. I don't know what's going on. If anybody has a clue, let me know. But again, you're subscribed and you're a member, SFR, so you would get notifications. How does Jiminy Tech still get freaking subscribers when I don't post anything? You did not get a notification. Sorry to hear that, Scooby-Doo. Yeah. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on because, gosh dang it, people. I want to talk to people, and I want people to come in here and ask me questions. We're going to do a rapid-fire Q&A. I don't have any hair to distract me, so. You rando scroll? Thank you, Nathan. Do I got a 223? That's a 223 wild, so yes. Absolutely. The AR-15 up there. Warnord, you are about a year too late. You're about 107 days too late for that question, kid. Don't even disrespect me, looking like a badass armed watchman who's been waiting zombie apocalypse for a day with an arsenal hanging behind your back. You heard? Thank you, Dubla. Do I shoot? Is that what you're saying? Yes, I do shoot. I shoot once a week. No comment on politics, man. He was better than the other option, but the other option was shit anyway. So it was kind of like the option was, do we want diarrhea of the mouth or constipation of the freedoms? Where's the Draco? Probably in a gun store where it belongs, because Dracos are trash. You're still waiting on SFR to make you a 223? Dude, the fucking Fallout 15 you have is a 223 wild. I'm picking up my Smith & Bodyguard 2.0 tomorrow. You should like it, dude. I have been having fun with it, making videos. I recently got into tying flies, so that's mainly what I've been up to. Nice. It buffered when you pointed at the AR. It's because there's a really bad rainstorm right now, so my internet might be a little fucky. I'm on data, not internet. What are the red, white, and blue pistols? So my buddy Drunk Mouse made these for me. They're actually 3D printed. Obviously, YouTube, I'm nowhere near them, and they're 3D printed. But one is for my gun store, and the other one is the name of the channel. So, here. See? Also, I got a YouTube play button. Also, We got the tree bark done on the Gerson there, Stone. Check that out. That's the stippling on the Gerson. I think it came out well. I wanted him to do an undercut. It didn't look like he added one. But anyway. Who's Tanisha? What's the worst gun of all time? So probably the Zip pistol. You're going to have to Google it because I can't put pictures up because YouTube's a bunch of turds. But probably the Zip pistol. Oh, for loads. Gotcha. Cool, thank you. You're welcome. Shit, it's a fan. Which rifle you picking, an AR or an AK? Obviously, I don't have to pick, but I'm going to go with AR. Here in the United States, anyways, it's a better choice because there's a more wide availability of ammo, as well as the fact that the military uses it. So if a military institution is overrun or anything like that, I have a better chance of finding ammunition on a military base. Snucko, what's up? Uh-oh. Goose, what's up, dude? Goose came in with a notification. Lycan comes in with another $10. Thank you so much, Lycan. M&P Shield or Ruger 1911. Excellent choices. I prefer 1911s myself, but I've had both. If you're looking for a concealed carry pistol, I'd probably go with the M&P Shield over the 1911, just because it's lighter and, pardon me, easier to conceal. If you just want straight up shootability in a smaller, or not a smaller, but in a pistol, I'd go with the Ruger because the trigger is so much better. Dang! For those of you that don't know, Untitled Goose follows along because he does these massive fucking donations, and thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Donated $100. YouTube takes 30% of donations, so Goose helps me out on Cash App because it bypasses YouTube's 30%. Thank you, guys. You're gonna hop on a disc call so I can maybe meet some of you guys. Prob's in a minute. Are they doing a Discord call in the Discord? Oh yeah, Goose. No, I don't think Goose has a t-shirt. So if you're on our Discord, Goose, somebody did something really bad. So I'm trying to figure out who did it. Somebody decided that Discord was a place to do something dirty. So those of you that aren't in Discord, you can go over there and see what somebody mailed me. They drop shipped from Amazon a very, very questionable item. Glock or SIG? Until SIG gets back on track and decides to handle the situation right, Beretta. It'll be hard, Goose, since we're watching a live. That wasn't you? Well, all I know is it was drop shipped, which means somebody that has my address sent it to me. But on that also, did you see it, Lycan? So on that same note, though, I have a business profile and you can Google my store. So it's possible somebody did it. But I looked up this thing. It's like $130. So somebody spent $130 to send this to me. Now I have to do OnlyFans so I can have it in the background. There is no way I can put this thing in the background of a YouTube video. If I put it in the background of a YouTube video, I would get terminated from YouTube. You should do a Goose with money as Untitled. I'm doing the casing couch. I had my buddy take him down to our buddy Elliot. No, he vehemently denied it. And when he saw the picture of it, he looked like he was going to shit himself laughing. You just bought a Hellcat Pro. What are your thoughts on them? I like the Hellcat Pro definitely over the original, but they're a quality gun on their own. 15 rounds, longer barrel, works really well. Justin is in Florida still, so he's been in and out. I know it points to me, but it was not me, bro. Goose, I will take you at your word because you're an amazing dude. But thank you. Also, me kind of thinks thou protest too much. Somebody's going to fess up to it, and when they do, number one, I'm going to laugh my ass off. Number two, it's a one hole, if you understand what that means. So somebody went weird. Ligma, what was said? I can't show it because it would definitely get the live stream terminated. Go over to Discord. Somebody posted a Discord link. What's my EDC? Para Ordnance 1911, chambered in 45 ACP. You're getting rid of your P89. I'm sorry to hear that. They're really good guns. Let me borrow a Glock. Hell, you can have a Glock. Screw Glocks. If you put the Jiminy shirt on it, can you put it in the background? Not with its accessory. Let's just say it's prominent and does not. Well, I really haven't tried to adjust it that much because it's wrong. It's just going to sit in the box until I bring a date home. You have entered the Discord. Para Ordnance, don't you have one for sale on your site? I sold the stainless P1345. The one I carry is the Black Ops single stack. And I do have a blued Para Ordnance 1345. You know about VZ58s? Let me look it up because I see a lot of the VZ stuff. Yeah, like, and so really cool dude. His name is Jeff. He's one of my subscribers. Came down from Pennsylvania with his kid to check out the store. They bought my Resident Evil Beretta, the Para, and a Astra from me. Really cool dudes. Sent them up. They finally picked them up. It's going great. You don't have the Discord anymore. Damn. Send me an email, Michael. I will send you an email of it because you and I have been emailed before. Which version of the 2011 you running? Because I like the 2011s. I have the STI Grandmaster myself. Okay, so it's CZ's version, kind of like the AK, but it was the one built in Czechoslovakia in service in the 50s, 7.62 by 39. That's kind of cool. Blood, bald, blood, blood. Monster, what's up? Not bald, shaved. There's a difference. Jason Stathaming it. Doing this here, yeah. You got one for 300 years ago. Yep, that was a great pickup, man. They're probably super expensive here. Monster's doing good. How about me? Well, if you saw the short I did yesterday, I had a problem when my clipper died. So this whole half of my head, the back part of it was still hairy. And I did film some video of it with my hair like that I'm going to use. I think there's going to be a Life in the Gun Store Part 4 where I'm wearing the big fake boobies. You couldn't leave us a little landing strip? Again, another $10 donation. Thank you. Maybe I should look at CZ. I've heard great things about him. CZ is an excellent choice as well. The P10, if you want the striker fired, is kind of like a Glock, but more design input and a better trigger. If you want something hammer fired, the 75 lineup is super hard to beat. They just came out with their Carry 2 Shadow 2 compact, which is a drop safe carry. A little bit of money, but very good. Have you handled the Gerson High Powers? Been eyeballing one as a dress-up gun. Yes, I've made a video on it. There is a short as well as a full-length video on the Gerson MCP 35. In that video, I show by taking apart my Belgian High Power and taking all the parts except for the trigger off of it and installing it on the Gerson. The Gerson, between the Gerson, the T-Sauce, or the English, and Springfield Armory, or even FN's new High Power, the Gerson is actually the most true to the original design. I tried to get you to wear the fake boobs with your hair, and you wouldn't. I'm not wearing it with the hair. The other character in the video will be wearing the boobs. Hold on. I think Discord is still open. Let me post it. Is it under the welcome still? Yeah, here you go. Reply, copy. How is it by shaving your head you can pass as a Shaolin monk? Because as a Asian person, when I shave, I look more Asian. Someone voted for Trump. You did? Why would you do that? We sit and we don't move. We talk very slow. I am here to be where I am. Who I voted for doesn't matter, Sean. Who you voted for should only matter to you, my friend. Where'd your hair go, Buddha? My hair went the way of peace. Also, my chair sounds like I'm fucking on it. He protects those guns you have. Does he really? What has he enacted as an executive order that has affected the 2A community? His choice for interim leader of the ATF was, let go or retired or resigned. He's been busy screwing with my friends who have government jobs. So I'm just sitting here going, what has he actually done for the 2A community? Hey, why you have a blood stain on your top gun? Ask the last guy that asked me why I didn't have a blood stain on it, and you'll know. Shit, Lycan, $50 donation. Holy crap. Sorry, almost said a bad word. The G gun word is forbidden. Lycan, for $50, you can say the G word without me pestering you for the rest of the live. Who do you think makes the best pistol accessories, lights, lasers, etc.? I'm not a laser guy. But when it comes to lights, you have Surefire, who makes excellent lights, but they cost an arm and a leg. You have the next step down, I would probably say, is Streamlight. Dude, what happened to your hair? It fell out. Streamlight is probably next on my list, and you're playing it slow, like, and I approve. But Streamlight is next, and that doesn't cost an arm and a leg. And then there's Olight, which might cost you more than an arm and a leg, but it's cheaper to buy. Mouse, what's up? Yeah, so your signs are prominently behind my head. Sorry, I should probably move over. Nervous now. Nervous time. Plus, I just like doing this. Mouse, did you get on the Discord server? You said you have Discord now, right? I don't recommend doing it, though, because it was pretty bad, man. What I did was post a picture without thinking about it, because Discord is supposed to be for at least 13-year-olds, and then I realized probably shouldn't have put it. I like touching my head as well. Thank you. Man Bear Pig. What's up, dude? Long time. I did see the video email. I didn't watch it. I started to, but I fell asleep because I'm a dumbass and I failed you. I'm sorry. Don't let Mrs. Mouse see it. Somebody decided to drop ship me something from Amazon. Also, I'm angry about this for two reasons. Number one, what they sent makes me feel very, very inadequate. Number two, because this package showed up, they lost my package with my cantilever mount, my light mount, my offset irons mount. Well, it's okay. Not really, because like I said, it makes me feel dirty. Uh-oh, the goose. So Lycan, Untitled Goose just came in with another $100 donation, and he has asked me to pass on the message. Lycan cannot compete with the goose, so don't even try. Goose is the man. Thank you so much, Goose. Appreciate that. Stone and I know nothing about the big from Amazon. Dude, don't make me pull it out. Like, it's like, I want to shave my head too. Do it, dude. Just make sure your clipper doesn't die halfway through. So I picked up some oil for clippers. Now I'm going to clean and oil my clippers before. I only do this like twice a year. That person must have paid extra to get it there fast. It's Amazon. If they had Prime, you don't watch my video. Lol. Okay, I don't know about the Discord stuff yet. SFR, be back later. All right, man. Like I said, I'm just testing the algorithm to see what happens with a lot of mods. I've dropped a lot. I'll probably bring a few of them back. That's a lot of pew-pews. That's a lot of pew-pew starters. I have a lot more. That's just before my exam. Philip, good luck. How did that go? You said you saw me just before your exam. Did you pass? Man Bear Pig. Hey, Demo Ranch is quitting. You gonna fill in or what? I'm actually trying to become more active in the gun content creation community. But this is all the money I have plus the donations from Goose and Lycan. So I now have $284. So I'm rich. So I can buy like 3 high points. Justin, I wish I could touch guns on lives. I can't. But no, Demo Ranch, he actually found a good niche. So he started, Hickok was way more than him. Obviously, FPS Russia was like the biggest gun tuber back in the day. But then Demo Ranch came in and he did things. And that's what I miss about him. He did experiments. He did fun stuff. He would try different things. And that was freaking amazing. Near the end, he had gotten so commercialized, he even realized it. He doesn't need to do this anymore. Nobody has joined you in the voice chat. I would, but I can't because I'm doing the live, Goose. I'm so sorry. I can't join the voice chat because I can't have audio. It gets all screwed up. If you wear an apron, you can walk into a hibachi restaurant and convince all the white people you are master chef. Until I start going, is Tanfoglio the best Italian gun maker? It's extremely good, but don't forget Berettas from there. What are the guns behind you? So if you are capable of multitasking and you can go into Goose's voice chat, I would highly recommend you guys do that. Yeah, like I said, I don't have mics or cameras hooked up to this computer either. I really wish I could, man. What up? Rocking the buzz pretty good. Thank you, Redneck. I promise I wouldn't wear the hat this time. And god damn, that is a shiny dome. I need to go outside. Mrs. Mouse likes your Gatorade. She said it looks good. Thank you. It's Gatorade Zero, but it's not because it's actually, haha, fooled you. Weiler's Fruit Punch. KK will try for Goose. Thank you. Even if you dip away from me from a little while, go hang out with Goose and then come back. What's the civilian version of the Benelli M4? This is going to drive you crazy, Ryan. It's the M4. What's up, Poppy? Finally charged some clippers. I had to buy new clippers. The other clippers went bad, my friend. But yeah. How much guns do you have? I don't know the number of guns I've still got in my collection. Technically, those are all for sale through my dealership, my gun store. Showed her the Discord. She did not like it. How do you think I feel, Mouse? That's sitting in my place, man. At least all the dildos I can hide in a freaking drawer or something. That thing weighs almost 25 pounds. Wait, shiny dome and wet t-shirt Fridays. You don't want me wearing the boobs when the head is freaking. You got to go to my website, my guy. You got to go to the website because we can't discuss sales on YouTube. Discussing sales on YouTube is a ginormous no-no and gets everybody in trouble. The live would end and I would get banned from streaming for a week. I didn't just show it on screen, did I? Probably close that. Try shaving the fuzzies when your clippers start to die. No, so it's the motor internally that died on it because I did a deep clean on the clippers and literally like it just is not working anymore. I think something inside of it. How tall are you though? I gotta know. I am 6'4", but I'm wearing Skechers that add about an inch. So when I'm walking around, I'm about 6'5". So I'm just slightly shorter than somebody that's 6'6". I mean, technically, if I was showing it in an educational sense, I could probably convince YouTube that it was okay, but they would end the live stream until I submitted. Let Untitled Goose know I'm eyeing that 3040 Craig you just grabbed. Ha! That would be an awesome one for you, Lycan. Comes with 80 rounds. And I'll give you a deal since you've been a person cool. Yeet, what's up? Can you tell me what is your favorite gun? Yes, the 1911 Platform is my favorite gun. My favorite affordable brand is Para Ordnance, even though RIP, they're gone. My favorite brand is Nighthawk Customs. I pray for anybody that gets on your bad side. No kidding. Have you ever seen a 6'4", 240-pound man cry? It's awkward. 80 rounds, not yeah, dude. And they're new manufacturers, so they got like 5 to 10 reloads in them. You can reload them that many times. Airsoft guns. Sure, if that makes you feel better about your life. Hell yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's why I always start a fight with, all right, man, if we gotta throw down, we're gonna throw down. But just remember, shit splatters when you hit it. I'll beat his goose. Nah, it's fine, man. No, that's a Romanian AK-47. That one. That's not a Hellwen or one of those other brands. That's the Romanian AK-47 kit. I'm back. Little update. Dr. OK said he takes anti-seizure meds every day. He took them today, but he still had one. He personally thanked me for catching and holding him while helping. Chanson, good man. Hope your kid's doing well. Hope your doctor's doing well. And stop it. Dude, you're amazing. I'm dying. Thank you, JJ. 1911 platforms are so easy to handle. Agreed, Guile. Very much agreed, because they're simple platforms. I mean, that one isn't even complete. The Match X is actually partially disassembled still, because it just came back from getting... you spoke to Goose. He's a cool dude. Awesome. Thank you for going over there. And like I said, anybody that's in the Discord should go over there. What's a good first gun? If you want something simple, I'm going to point out a couple of guns to you, Alec. That guy right there, a Glock 17 or a Glock 19 would be an excellent choice for a first gun if you're just going to learn firearms and you need something reliable. They are boring guns, though. They are going to bore you to death after you kind of get into it. My smoothest 1911 is probably my Para Ordnance, or possibly that Influencer X with the light on it, because I polished the turds out of that one. But yeah, so they finished the stippling job. My buddy finished the stipple, so it looks really good. If you remember, a Gerson Match X has a STI style grip on it. So, sorry, I'm going to try to find it. Typing left-handed while looking backwards is not easy. I just hit smash X. Look at that little guy up there. Also, hey, say hi to yourselves. But yeah, so this is what the grip is supposed to look on the Match X. How close to 200K subs? I'm at 180,500. What type of AK is that? That is a Romanian. No, what do you think about the AK-47s made in Egypt? The AK-47s made in Egypt are fine, as long as they use standard components. I mean, if they try to build their own internals, then they tend to have a problem with them. But if they use like surplus parts, then they wind up fine. But yeah, as you can see, that's a much better. That's kind of the Terran Tactical Combat Master style. Here, let me zoom in. Yeah. So my buddy did the stippling for me, so he kind of went with the tree bark, like the Terran Tactical Combat Masters. So, yeah, I'm very happy with the way that turned out. Madi, thank you, DB. Thank you for coming in and knowing what that was. AK-74. Sorry. I don't have any real experience with them, but again, it all depends on how well they're made. You can have something that's made in Egypt by like a small independent maker, and the thing's going to be crap because they're just copying a gun. Or if you have major manufacturing, look at my face, DB. Look at my hair. Now look at your wife. I'm balder than she is. Yeah. The Krag looks like a huge gun. It's pretty good size. The case that it's sitting on is 5 feet long. The overall gun is rather long. The overall... I'm not kicking the camera. I was putting the camera back on the stand, my friend. Give me a minute, okay? Broski. Yes, the Krag is beautiful. He looks like a turtle. Homage to DB. Oh, yeah. I am a turtle. That just hurt my neck. Stop doing that, dumbass. I know what's going on. Yep, still trying to figure my shiz out, though. Hey, I made a new video series called The Real Reason I Like or Real Reason I Don't Like. I think that's going to do well for the channel because I did one on the reason I like CZs and their variants, and it's had a lot of views. So, any new artwork? If you're talking about tattoos, not yet. Next month, I will be starting to do more on this arm. I want to get the outside of this forearm started. Otherwise, I look like I have one partial sleeve and nothing until you see this tattoo. So I want to get the outside of this forearm started, but I also need to get this thing more done. So once this one gets color or shading, like this one's shaded, but it's not colored. So this one needs to get shading. We're going to do a lot of blood red on this arm. This arm's getting blood red, and this arm's getting a lot of hexes in red. Because you can see what happens when I do color in the Glock. That didn't turn out well. That actually turned out terribly. Go to the Discord if you're in the Discord and let Goose know what's going on. Oh shit, he's not in. He's gone. Goose, Goose, I love you, Goose. SA Masquerade came in with on the Discord. He's scared about what he saw. 15% says personally, I'd give it a spin. You never know. Maybe when I start my OnlyFans channel, it'll be in the background. I thought about putting a shirt on it and putting it in the background, but there's no way, dude. That thing could poke its own eyes out. The paint and lights look nice on the wall. Yes, and we talked about this yesterday, last stream. I thought it was going to actually wash out the wall, or the guns were going to hide on the wall too much, but I think it looks good with the lights and stuff. It actually allows you to see the guns, so I'm actually happy with that. I'm working on changing offices one more time, but when I do it, yes, it does have a big rod. But when I do move, I'm going to bring this computer into my other office that I'm going to do. So I'll actually have 2 full walls to turn into gun walls. So we'll be doing that for the next thing. But I need to get another desk so that I can make an L so that I can have the computer also visible. Yes, you can definitely see the signs better. So I'm kind of trying to keep everything in shot, but it's difficult to put like the guns, the computer, everything in shot. So all jokes aside, you pull off the bald look really well. Most dudes cannot. You know what it is? I don't have the cinnamon rolls. I mean, I can get them depending on how I stand, but I don't have the cinnamon rolls back here. And like my scalp isn't wrinkly. Have you seen like the really wrinkly dudes that look like a fucking Shar-Pei? No offense if you have a wrinkly head, dude, but yeah. You ball? Not in a long time, brother. Not in a long ass time. Yep. Also, this makes me go through the water better. Every time I go through a car wash, my head goes. Daniel, what's up? How you doing? Come on in, hang out, ask some questions. Are you a gun guy, a car guy, a tech guy, or a guy guy? Or are you a gaga? You got something wrinkly. Not when you're happy, it better not be. DJ, DB, what's up? What's your favorite holiday? My favorite holiday is probably Easter, actually. Because I get ham. Yes, I'm picking Easter. Ham is the day of Easter. Apparently when Jesus came back, he ate ham. Fair, thank you. Nice. Also, I found these at CVS, and I think I found my new no eating snack. So this is going to come off weird, but I have an oral fixation. As long as I have something to suck on, I don't need to eat. Every holiday is ham. Not when you're Italian, bro. When you're Italian, every holiday is freaking pasta. Christmas, spaghetti. Freaking, yeah. I knew you were going to say that. What's my favorite pop? I don't drink soda anymore. Suck these. If you were on the Discord, you wouldn't be saying that, bro. Some bad stuff going on over there. Your boyfriend is Italiano. Yeah. He is. His name is Giuseppe. I'm Joseph. He's Giuseppe. Why? I don't drink soda because I just don't enjoy carbonated beverages, and I don't like the way they dry out my mouth. I like my mouth supple, moist, inviting. You don't get ham on Christmas? No, because it's Italian families, man. We have antipasta, lasagna, spaghetti, turkey. Turkey, not turkey, chicken. They do a chicken. Hey, J&J, what is up? Favorite Gatorade flavor? Red, bro. Dude, I don't like dry mouth. Makes everything stick. Isn't blue ice the stuff you put in toilets? You do ham on Thanksgiving because it's better than turkey. Not when you're fighting 3 different Italian families, man. I've had clam or oyster stuffing. It's like the light blue. Gotcha. So, good seeing you, buddy. Be back later. All right, Mouse, you have fun. Dude, you're Chinese. I look Chinese right now, don't I? I've got that tall dome. There's a lot of brain in here that doesn't get used, man. This is nothing but a storage facility for gray matter. I don't think I'm Chinese anymore. I'm Slappides. I'm Slappides. I'm so friggin' funny. Last time I had turkey, it was Thanksgiving 2005. That sounds like the start to a really, really sad story, Guile. You look like someone Trump is going to deport to prison in El Salvador. Now he's going to complain about the headaches. No, I already took my preventative medicine. Although I do have to take my night meds. Thanks for reminding me. Working on the night meds. Come back. It's all right. I got extra. It's almost like I have lifelong chronic injuries and pain that require me to have multitudes of drugs. What kind of drugs? The kind that aren't fun, but they're required for the continuation of existence, including life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Wow. Dang, Goose got off the Discord. Yeah, he did. Don't forget the stool softener. Somebody drop shipped me one from Amazon. Now I'm thinking it was DB. Do you know King Von? No. Who's King Von? Also, I'm going to refill my little bottle so I don't have to drink from a 2-liter for all the entire night. I'm here to answer your questions. Ask me some questions that I might answer. Let's be good people. He's a rapper. That's cool. He's not a mumble rapper, is he? Tell me he's a lyricist like Kendrick. Sorry, I like rap, but I don't like mumble rap. Whatever happened to the Surstr&ouml? Oh, it's still in my fridge. How many guns do you have? At least 5. Sedibo, I don't go over how many guns I have. I don't even know. It's rotting in his refrigerator. Technically, it's good for 6 years, and I'm pretty sure it was rotten when you sent it to me, asshole. Hey, Stone. Goose went back to Discord. Go over and say hi. Let me know what he sounds like. You should visit this Thanksgiving. Had a great time last time, 2005. It was a time my mom was not sick. We were with her sister and family. It was a great day. Well, I'm happy to hear, man. That's awesome. I'm happy for you, Guile. Jesus Christ, 6 years. 6 years for what? Oh, that it stays fresh? That's what it says. How would you know it's rotten? You've never eaten it. I have no idea. Am I planting this year? Planting what? Surströmming is fermented, Jim. Yes. What the crazy thing is, though, Goose, when it was mailed to me, it was on a hot day, so it looked like the can had expanded. Since it's been in my fridge, it is shrunk. And if I take it outside for more than like 5 minutes, it expands again. Give me a sec. All right. Mouse is back. What is on? All right. So, DB, he was telling a story. That's okay. Don't eat it. Might have botulism. Be safe. It's yeah. I'll open. I told everybody I'd open it eventually, but it might. How would I tell? It looks bad when it's good, and it's not good when it's bad. So it's like that's nothing but risks on top of risks on top of risks on top of risks. You can't. That's what's bad. Tell me about it, Goose. No, I'm going to do my best to avoid ever eating it. My hope is that people will forget about it and I won't have to do anything. You have to have it tested? Oh, heck with that, man. Well, the problem is it was shipped overseas, too. Give it to the cat to see their reaction. I'd get stoned for harming aminals. Do I need to send out a fresh one? Yeah, if you want to fill my refrigerator with unopened canned Surstr&ouml. Have I got any FRT triggers? No, I don't, Solus. I do have a binary trigger in the AR. That's got the Franklin Armory binary trigger. If you got a good finger, and if you ask your mom, she'll tell you I do, you can spam the shit out of that thing. I'll send 50 for you to open it. As much as I appreciate that, and I know you're a goose of your word, no. I told everybody it would take $1,000 for me to sit and open it and sit outside with it next to me during a live stream. Because I seriously don't want to. This is one I will not compromise on. I let you guys talk me down on my tattoo. It's not happening again. Jesus, did Glock fall onto the wagon and start doing a TTI? No, don't even start the bidding. Oh, but TTI's been doing Glocks for a long time. So is it actually a TTI build? If it's a TTI build, that's something different. No, don't do it. Do not do it. You are the goose, but do not do it. Why do they have a clearance section? Whoa! No, please don't do it, Goose. I'll do it, but please don't do it, man. Please, please, please don't do that to yourself. It's new, not on the site yet. No, I'm looking at the guns on the site, man. The freaking it's sold out, but the Punisher set was 20 grand. The Sand Viper with the SROs, 8 grand. Wait, 1K for what? For me to open the Surstr&ouml and sit with it for an entire live stream. The John Wick Combat Master from 3 is $7,500. 7 grand for the original. Don't do it. Don't do it, Goose. It's also, we've already gotten an hour into the stream. It's not worth it. Please don't. Please don't. I'm begging you, bro. Please don't. Yeah, Terran stuff is expensive, man. Save your money, Goose. Yeah, exactly. You've donated enough. Oh. Also, if 15% comes in here, he's a dirty, dirty boy. Oh, I got the spare funds. Dude, don't though, man. Don't. Please don't. Please don't. I appreciate the shit out of you, bro. But please don't. Because like I said, I'll do it and then nobody will be happy. It's dark out. I'll be puking. I'm not opening it. It's got to be during the day. Not during the day, but you know what I mean. Fuck. No, please don't. Please don't. I think Terran is overrated just because he helped with the John Wick and the Punisher. Yeah, he's an excellent shooter. Terran Butler is an excellent shooter. Amazing competition shooter. Designs good guns. Not somebody I want to hang out with. You got a set of 262 high RPM cams and a Coyote triple fuels pump setup for my 4.6 2-valve. Might make it to 500 NA if I get it. If I get, that's going to be hard. It's going to be a big ask to get 500 NA, but that is part of the right setup. So I'll open it for Monday stream at the beginning. I don't want to encourage Goose to send that kind of money. Roy asks, am I wrong for only ever watching the first John Wick? No, because that one was written as a standalone movie, which proves the fact that you can't write a sequel after the first movie. You can write a trilogy, Star Wars, but you can't write a sequel that's as good because you're always trying to improve on the first one rather than having it be one continuous storyline. And because of that, all the rest have suffered. The first one, he used an HKP 30 and a Glock 26. He didn't get fancy until the end. Number 2, they start getting better guns. Number 3, it's all Terran tactical. Number 4, sky's the goddamn limit. And so, yeah, absolutely don't. You don't need to watch any of the rest. And number 4 is just dumb. You think 2 is better than 1? Terminator 2? Yes, I agree. Terminator 2 is definitely better than Terminator 1. But all the rest are sucky garbage. Although, I'm a big fan of Mackenzie Davis. She's a tall drink of water. I guess I could do an accent. My mama said, I can't get the right inflection. I know what love is. My daddy made glue and glue accessories. We got 470 and 390 foot-pounds of torque. I'm already at 13.5 to 1 compression ratio, so I'm really running out of mods without forced induction. 470 is a lot of power out of a 2-valve, man. I'm actually really impressed with that. 470 is a lot. Yeah, you're very close to the edge of what that engine can do straight. Aliens is better than Alien while we're talking about better sequels. Jim, work on the price with me a bit. Dude, I don't want you to pay that kind of money for anything. I don't even want you to pay half of it, dude. It's a weird thing for you to pay for. Wait until I start getting more viewers again. I don't know what's going on with the algorithm. I had 2 videos put on age restriction. If you're going to do that kind of crazy stuff, man, at least make it worth it for yourself. Halt and Catch Fire was a great hidden gem. Never seen that one. Yes, it is steep. Yeah, it would work, but I don't want to do it tonight. Goose, it's not going to be beneficial for you. I'm just going to throw up. Please. Please don't. Impression was all right. Thank you. Yeah, it would be a K to eat it. Dude is bored blowing hookers. Yeah, you got to wear the boobies for the algorithm, lol. Yeah, that would be the crazy thing. If I open Eat It while wearing boobies, that would get expensive for everybody. No. We only work in US dollaritos. What's the M&P mini pistol called? That is the Smith & Wesson M&P Bodyguard 2.0. So it's the new 10 or 12 round 380. No, Brady, stop trying to negotiate. No, because if I rub them on the boobies were $100. Zaxxon paid $100 for me to get the nice shirt. No. You can't cut me down by 75%. Come on now. Be fair. Brady, I know you're young, but that's not how capitalism works. Jim, that's a good deal. No, don't. You've already sent me 200, so it's not even fair. No, don't. No, I don't want to open it because then I got to do something with it. I will think about it. As soon as we fix the algorithm problem, ever since the booby live stream, I've had a problem with the algorithm, so I'm trying to work within the algorithm to get the viewership back up. if somebody's going to, yeah, for the 400. So my brain just stopped. I'm trying to make it so that it's worth it for people, man. I remember when we talked about guns. We still can, man. Mouse, they are expensive, but they're designed to be worn long term. A fake guy wearing Asian tits crashed everything. Pretty much. And it's hard to come back from these kind of quiet things, too. Everybody that's walking by, come in and say hi, you turds. But yeah, we will consider it for the next stream. I can't commit to it today. Is it possible to get your hands on a Winchester 405 referred to big medicine by a well-known president? Oh, Jesus Christ. Brandon. Ah! Never had peyote. Friday shows always got to be crazy. Stone! If I open this and I puke, this is on you freaks. Stone just sent me money to open the fish. That's what. Let me look up this 405, though, because Lycan is the one that isn't trying to hurt me. Winchester 405. Holy crap. Variance. Oh, 277 is based on it? 35,000 psi, 2,200 feet per second with a 300 grain bullet, 3,200 feet of frickin' torque. Centerfire rifle cartridge introduced in 1904 for the 1895 lever action rifle. It remains to this day one of the most powerful rimmed cartridges designed specifically for lever action rifles. The only modern lever action cartridge that exceeds it is the 50 Alaskan, 450 Alaskan, 475 Turnbull, 345 Turnbull, and 450 Marlin. Teddy Rosie liked it during his safaris in East Africa. But I'm okay with opening at the beginning of Monday. We love you, Jim. Don't do it, Joe. All right, I'll check back in a few weeks. Come on, DB, stop it. This is just people having fun. You got to play with it, dude. And you know from being in here all the time, sometimes it's the same thing over and over. This is a break. I really want to do this outside. Can we please do it outside on Monday? Please. That way when I open it, at least it's outside. Please. That way if I'm going to throw up, I'll throw up outside. And my apartment won't smell like dead fish. Please. Please, please, please. I will. I'm not afraid to open it, Mouse. I just don't want to do it inside. I know if I do it inside, my whole place is going to smell like that. It's 90 degrees outside. Please, please, people. I will promote the shit out of it. I'll even make a short before we do it. Please. Please, Goose. Please. Please, 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 please. Also, there's a business above me, and if they smell this stuff, they will kill me. You guys are dope. Have a good night, one. Thank you, Codster. No. No inside, Brady. Why are you being an enabler? I'm telling your mom. Would I rather have a 4.6 valve or a 5.3? If we're talking about just for like a daily, probably the 4 valve 4.6. The 5.3 is a decent engine and it takes a lot of upgrades and stuff, but the 5.3 technically, depending on which variant you get, isn't even really an LS. It's an LQ. What do you mean you talked him out of a week? Where is he? I don't know what just happened. Don't go to Discord. What did you do? Hair. As long as we can go until Monday, if we can do it on Monday's live stream, the daylight is staying until at least 8 o'clock. So I will open it. If I don't throw up, I will try it. Fair? If I don't throw up, I will eat a small piece of Surstr&ouml on Monday. All right, Mouse, we'll see you when you come back. You just got off. Got it. All right, so we'll schedule it for Monday. I will make a post. I will put up a shorts. I will make sure to promote the video, and then you're gonna make me puke, cause damn. But damn, you psychos. You might talk to Goose later, and I'll talk to you. Why do I get a feeling you and Goose are better friends than you're letting on? You're an enabler. You're an enabler, little one. You're going to get me killed. It won't be tonight. All right. Some videos show that it will hiss when you open it. Oh, I 100% know this will, Michael, because it expanded and it... This is the first time I've talked to him. Okay, cool. Well, it's cool that you guys talked. Hey, dude. Jared. Just... Gotta steal the picture. Man, it is really... It's raining bats and frogs outside. Of Audi, Mercedes, and BMW, which is the most and least reliable? Audi, reliable. Mercedes and BMW tie for shit. Psst. After the factory warranty goes out, I don't trust them. I would say that if you are looking for a German manufactured vehicle, Audi, because there's a lot of companies that Audi actually owns, including Volkswagen, or Volkswagen owns Audi, so a lot more money. BMW is terrible because a lot of their engines don't have cylinder liners, like the M6 with the V10. That V10 engine, the minute it wears through and damages anything, the cylinders, they can't be fixed. It was supposed to rain hard here, but it didn't. Well, I'm getting it here, dude. I am literally listening to it. Sounds like it's flooding outside. When I see water start coming in, I'm going to release the Surstr&ouml back into the wild. God damn it, Stone. Sorry, man. I said your first name, too. So, for everybody that doesn't know, Stone's first name is Bernard. So, Bernard Stonehaven. It's a weird name. Air Max. Everything was well until I decided to cow down to my enablers. Hey, Bernard, it's fine. You told everybody it was my birthday. I'm telling everybody your real first name, Bernard. For those of you wondering, his name's not Bernard. Problem is, when I read stuff, sometimes I throw people's names out. Oh, my Twitter link is right there. That's why my site is a hellhole full of bastard people. Sign in, sign in. Hi-ho. Shit. My generator app is off. So, yeah. Yeah, yo. Hit the like, kids. If you haven't hit the like button, do me a favor, hit the like. I live on likes and apparently Surstr&ouml. Jesus. Sounds bad. Yeah, I was listening to something about the can of fermented fish. Yes, Monday at the beginning of the live stream, Airmax, I am opening the Surstr&ouml. If it doesn't make me yerf, I'm going to eat a small bit. I was able to eat the egg better than Stonehaven, so something tells me I should be able to handle the fish. I don't think I'm going to like it. Sorry. You getting anything new for the store? In terms of firearms, I'll probably go pick something up tomorrow and put it back in the store. I don't know. The fish is pretty bad. So I have a really cool gun coming. So we are going to be doing... I have for you an interesting propositions. So I have this coming. XP Pro should be coming soon. Yes, it definitely should. They said they were sending it out, but I haven't received the shipping or tracking. Is that the Swedish fermented fish? Yes, it is, Django. But yeah, so I have this chassis coming for a 1022, and I'm going to be putting it with a Target receiver, so it will be stainless side folder, and threaded barrel, so it can take a can just like that one. God damn, that's hot. Yeah, I got a good deal on the Samson stocks from one of the distributors. DB, welcome back. But yeah, so that will be in the store. I have to get one of the BX25s in order to put with it, because when it comes in, it's just going to have the shorties. I forgot to order the mag because I'm a dumbass. The one in this picture has a binary trigger on it. Mine will not, because mine will just be a stock 1022. But it will be the Target with the 18 or 16-inch barrel threaded with the cover. Dude, prayers. Thank you, my guy. Hopefully, I've already exceeded my yearly requirements for my deductible for emergency care. So, worst case scenario, I'm good. Trying to put things in camera view. So, yeah. But I think that Ruger will be cool to have in the store. That should be here Monday. Unfortunately, it takes a while to get stuff. Looking at the site, seeing what's around. Looking at the site, gonna go to town. Oh shit, sold the CZ this morning, so I gotta take that off. I gotta get that off, man. What do you mean you gotta get it? I gotta get it off. I saw something about a Ruger on Facebook. Yes, actually, somebody came in and I did a deal. I've got a Ruger SR9C, 4 mags, 2 holsters available. And it's the compact. It's literally on the website as well. Let's see. Really? Just a few of us. We can make it if we try. Just a few of us. You and I. Yeah. So, everybody hold on to your assholes, but next live stream, I might get rid of every mod for the first part of the live stream. If that doesn't make it work, then I'll bring back the mods. Any thoughts on Ruger? I know you don't like Glocks, but maybe you have different opinions on that one. Alex, the Ruger RXM is basically a Gen 3 Glock 19, so it is a Glock. It just has a different wrapper. The gun itself is interesting because of the FCI, the whatever it's called. 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to do it right at the beginning of the live stream, so I'll wait for like 5 or 10 minutes for as many people to show up as possible, and then I'm opening this shit. But the FCI means it has a removable fire control unit, so you can put different frames on it. And Magpul has announced and showed the 17 round frame, but they're also doing a 26 size frame, so you'll be able to do a subcompact as well. So that will be interesting to see, and it will be a nice change, because a lot of times the Gen 3 Glock clones are all 19 or 17. You never really see a subcompact one that works well. So we'll have to see what happens with that one. Yeah, I know there's the Dagger subcompact, but Dagger has the quality control of a 17-year-old girl starting her first business without knowing how to start a business. I'm very specific with my insults. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. I'm sorry. Should I buy 5 acres in Rutherford County? Yeah, it's already over. Damn. Damn. Hey, baby. What's up? Damn. Will the RXM take Glock mags? Yes. 100% compatible with Glock Magos. Welcome to the Egghead Club. Been there for years. I do this once or twice a year. Normally I leave shit up here and then buzz down the sides, but I started buzzing down the sides and I just let them go. What the hell are you advertising? Are you kidding me, lady? I hope that's an animal thing and not a frickin' what I think it is. Sorry. Somebody put up something that's frickin' weird. No, it was an estate sale. They literally sold this entire... Are you kidding me? But yeah, all you people coming in. Hey, how you doing? This is what you get out of the Jiminy Show. A bald head and an idiot looking at other shit. But I'm better than your other people. Oh, it is a dog harness. Alright, I thought it was a sex thing. My brain might be fried, though, because of what these sons of bitches did to me. For those of you that don't know, somebody that has purchased something from me or has Googled my company has decided to send me something in the mail. Thank God it came in a discreet package. Otherwise, I'd be livid right now. Have you gotten your hands on those red dot optics Olight made? I had one of the original O sights. I really didn't find it that impressive, so I sold that one. I checked out their new ones at the NRA show, and it looked pretty good. I'll have to wait for and reserve judgment until I get one. Good set of questions, my guy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Definitely want to get my hands on some of those. Vigigames. They got Vigigames? Those aren't Vigigames. Retro handheld. I'm going to buy one of those. Red Dot said O-Sight makes. I've messed with the O-Sights a few times. Payment method will expire before the end of the auction and cannot be used. Alright, so let me fix it, you bitches. Manage payment methods. There we go. Everything's fine. Stone is in the VC right now. Oh, is that where he is? Kind of in it. My 1-year-old just walked off with my phone. Lols. Frack. Fuck it. I don't need to buy shit. He's also doing like 4 other things too. Me? I'm always doing 5 other things. Ba-da-ba-da! Jokes! Bibbidi-doo. All right, I'm here. I'm present. I'm in the morning moment. If we're gonna do this, let's do it. Come on, you and me right now. Let's do this. Ask me something. You're gonna blink before me. Oh fuck. Oh damn, shit, damn. Live streamer, we want to hear from you. No, crime never stops, Brady. And children need to be beaten. I mean, you should take care of your kids. So for $2 a month for all you people that are just kind of sitting around just listening, I do extra videos or early release videos. I'm gonna start doing members only videos where you guys can give me a topic. I'll make a gun video or whatever, and it'll only be available to members. So that is something I want to work on doing moving forward, or maybe even doing like one video a week that's only for members for like a month. So like you guys will get an entire month of it. Although now I got videos that are up for a month ahead anyways. But I might just do videos that are only for you guys, taking your suggestions, doing things, answering direct questions like that. So members would get a direct link to that. So let me know if you guys want to do something like that, just because I'm interested. I'm definitely going to do some stuff. To quote my great 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 grandma, Abraham's a dick, and then he became president. I'm sorry, that's Ibrahim. Favorite holsters? I use a few different brands. Like I use a lot of generic brands, honestly. Like this is a Tagwell holster actually, and it will fit a lot of guns because the only place I have an issue is when I'm carrying something optics cut. I actually had to cut the leather just a little bit in order to get like 1911s with an optics cut to fit in there. I also use Urban Carry. Oh, that's the other thing. Freaking the mall. They're doing the carnival down the road. I'm like, why does it now sound like there's a gunfight in Fallujah? Well, do you actually know what that sounds like? No, I don't. Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, Tagwell makes decent stuff. Wow. Nice. It's the end of the night. This was the last day for the. Tomorrow's the last day for the carnival, so we'll have to see what happens there. Everything is frozen at 20 viewers. There we go. Join the conversion. Do you EDC? If so, what is your gun of choice? I do EDC. I use a 1911, a full-size 5-inch. I use a Para Ordnance Black Ops. I bought more pop figures, so now I've got to figure out where to put them. Kick your kid out of their room. Make them share. They're young. Fill up your living room. Make a banana shaped room. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired, I guess. But yeah, make your kids share a room, man. Get shelves that run up higher around the room and line the ceiling with them. I wish I had better answers. Buy another house. Yo, guns bitches. All right. Okay, so if you give me a second, I gotta send one quick email. I don't know why I keep on singing that, humming that. I don't even like that song. Am I even allowed to see this? No. That viewer is like, to likes number is low. Yeah, so it's crazy what's going on right now. Like I said, I know that I'm screwed. It's mostly because of the age restriction that a couple of the channels got, a couple of the videos got, and I'm not able to fight it because what do I do, man? Bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum. Michael, if you're still on here when you see the email, I am so freaking sorry, dude. Well, I have it sitting in my bedroom, so. Pooh. Hello, goat. Triscuits, what are you not allowed to see, man? Everybody can see stuff. Oh, are you not allowed to see? Are you allowed to see the baldness, man? Yeah, you can see the baldness. Who loves you, baby? Who loves you, baby? Who loves you, baby? Who loves you, baby? Duke, 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 boom. Fuck. Every time I do a live stream, I lose viewers. I don't know why. Are you mad that Dylan cheated on Brenda with Kelly? I would have rather that Brenda cheated on Dylan with Kelly. Michael, I sent you an email, dude. Don't go sharing that like I just did. What's my offer? How's the Gerson 2311? I just got it back from having it stippled. Oh, yeah. So I just got it back from being stippled. Oh, you're talking about in general. I've never messed with the 10 millimeter 2311. I will at some point, but I have no desire to do it right now. Oh wow, they're doing a killer deal on the English Keller case hardened uh, high power clone. Beretta A300s are on sale. There's some good deals out there right now, man. I like the way the Gerson looks, but how does it feel? The grip feels really good, dude. It's a nice texture, so as you're gripping around it, it's not going anywhere. And because he staggered it, it doesn't feel like lines that can just slide out of your hand. You got to wash your eyes out now. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm probably going to mess with it just to mess with people. If I actually start fans, it's going in the background. But yeah, they went. My buddy was able to do a really good job in imitating the tree bark look from the Terran Tacticals. Here, I'll show you guys. Like you cut. It's called Clipper. Walls Clipper. So, but yeah, as you can see, it looks really good. Looking to buy a 2011 recommendation. I like the Rock Island. Rock Island is a good high capacity 1911. A quick demonstration of the difference. This is a 2011 platform. It's called the 2311 because fuck staccato. But a 2011 has a slide, a mid frame, and a removable grip module. A 1911 has a slide and a frame. A high capacity 1911, such as the Rock Island, has a slide and a frame. A Para Ordnance 1911 has a slide and a frame. So if it has a frame, slide, and grip module, that's a 2011. But yeah. Price range for Gersons, you can get them as cheap as like $600 for their 2011, but the Match X is an $1,100 gun. It's also not available anywhere right now because they're out of production or they're ramping up production right now. Now, when you say mess with it or saying us. Now, when you say mess with it, are you saying saying it for it, using it for its intention? Sure. The hand grip on that is a custom stipple job that my buddy Greg did for me. My buddy Greg does custom stipple work. He also did the grip on my AR-15. He also did the grip on Stone's Night Stalker, and I can't remember if he did any more on any of the other guns that he has. Also, I think I just showed something on live that I shouldn't have. So go back and see. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna stop singing that song. But yes, the it's a custom grip. It's based on the STI original double diamond style. Gerson based it on theirs, and then it's been evolutioned by my buddy. He does really good custom work. He does all of my custom work, and I've never had a problem with it. Although one time he did like this stipple pattern where the stipples were way too big, and it kind of threw off the feel of the gun. But I just sold the gun and just got a different one. It was fine. I thought you did. So everybody's like, do more range videos. Do more range videos. I just put up a range video today. Nobody fucking watched it. The one I did on the Taurus, nobody watched it. The upgrades, nobody watched it. The Match X, somebody's watched it. So, oh, you motherfucker. For those of you that don't know, I grew this channel using mostly shorts videos, so not as many of you watch the long forms. Does he have a site to get one? No, he doesn't do them separate because Gerson doesn't sell them separate. You'd have to send your grip module into him. You could actually send it to my store. You can look up and send me an email, Wind City Armory. You get off in 30 minutes. Awesome, Stone. But you can send me an email at windcityarmory@gmail.com, and we could arrange for you to send your grip module in. Or you could buy an entire firearm, and I would send the grip module out to have it done. But he doesn't just do them without you having the module already. And they're not cheap. I sort of watched you shoot the 357 SIG that was in double action only. I saw you go through about 2 mags and then went back to doing my work. Just wanted to put that out there. I appreciate that, Storm. Honestly, that video wasn't as long as it could have been. I was having some problems with my health, with syncope, passing out, fainting. So I literally watched the video back and I don't remember some of it. So I took it out because I was talking nonsense in that video. So my brain, the last 7 months or so, I've been having these fainting spells and dizziness spells. And the part where I talk about it in the video was actually clipped. It was over 1.5 minutes long of me just standing there staring down at the table. Eventually, I come back and I stand up, and that's when I wiped off my mouth. Would it be hard to ship to Hawaii? Not really, because that's a U.S. territory. I can ship to Puerto Rico, Alaska, Hawaii relatively easy. The thing is, I'm not sure how restricted Hawaii is on certain firearms. Some places, you'd have to check with the local FFL in your area to see what is allowed in your state, and then that would determine whether or not I could even ship it. So there's a lot of times where you can't get a gun in your state because it's not allowed. And as an FFL, I'm not allowed to ship to another FFL unless it's allowed in your area. And I won't ship a gun directly to a person unless they own an FFL as well. Like Stone, I sent him a gun and I had to send it to his FFL. Even though I've been to his house, I've eaten his food, I've hung out with his family, but I still can't just send him a gun because Uncle ATF guy would shit himself sideways if I ever did that. So, Alaska mentioned. Hey, Ivik. Yes, Alaska is a really cool place. I hope to someday see it. I've been everywhere, man. So I've been to Canada. I've been to Europe. I've been to Asia, but I have never set foot in Alaska, Hawaii, California, Wyoming. I've never actually been to Wyoming. I'm part owner of an FFL and he can't send it to my house. That's true. Actually came back from the shooting range. Nice, dude. How'd you do? You having some practice? My foot hurts. Practice makes perfect. It also makes banana chocolate chip waffles. I'm trying to think of something to say. Thanks, brother. Aloha. Aloha to you, my friend. Do you think getting an FRT is worth it? Only if you want to watch your money go downrange. FRTs are fun. Binary triggers are fun. I have a binary trigger in my AR-15. That is a Franklin Armory. It's a very expensive trigger when it was put in. I never use it because watching a friend of yours dump a 40 round mag, knowing that he's just dumping $20 down the drain, $25 down the drain, hurts right here. That's my money. So, like, when my friend mag dumped my Desert Eagle and didn't offer to replace the ammo, internally, I hated him. And then he broke my suppressor, and now we're not friends anymore. He's also the reason I quit working at a different place. And he still acts like I'm his buddy, which is always a little fucking weird. It's like, dude, I'm not here anymore because of you. Why are you talking to me? Oh, I love my loyal crew, man. You guys are nice. Like I said, right now we're not getting bombarded, which means I am not being promoted right now. That's how I can also tell if I'm not being promoted is because all this shit. How do you break a suppressor? Awesomely. So, Shadow, I have the Osprey 9, which is 9mm pistol rated and 9mm PCC rated. It's not rated for like 5.56 or anything bigger, but it uses a Nielsen device to function on pistols, so it has an internal spring that allows it to move. Because when a slide knocks back on a pistol, you tend to get barrel rise, so the suppressor needs to have some flexibility. When you're shooting it on a rifle, you're supposed to use a fixed adapter, which basically is a brass insert that takes the place of the spring, so it keeps the suppressor completely in line with the barrel. I didn't have that in the barrel, in the suppressor, but under slow fire, it worked fine. There was no danger of damaging the suppressor. But when my buddy got the gun, because he's a dumbass, he decides to mag dump it. So what happens when you mag dump the gun is all of a sudden you're getting an oscillation between the barrel and the suppressor. So what happened was, because he mag dumped like 20 rounds, all of a sudden I heard something go snick. And it turns out what had happened was it bent the body of the suppressor, because the Osprey 9 has 2 bolts on the bottom of the suppressor. It's not a circular thing where they screw together. It's actually a rectangle. So when he was shooting it, it started oscillating and it bent. And when he stopped shooting fast, the last round went through the bend in the suppressor and blew out the rear of the body. So Silencer Co. thankfully replaced the body of it. They rebuilt the suppressor for me, and I was honest with them with what happened. I said it was on a Smith & Wesson folding pistol caliber carbine, and somebody mag dumped it, and they said, oh, well, you need this adapter. And I was like, yeah, I know. But I was like, thank you very much. They rebuilt it for free. They had it back in less than 2 weeks. It's past 09:30. Breakfast, anybody? Breakfast of champions. Everybody eat $1. That $1 tasted like Coke. Actually tasted like a jock strap. I shouldn't have kept it in my underwear. Aiken and Beggs. I love it. What the fuck was that? Was there a bug on my neck? Or did I just feel like there was a bug on my neck? I didn't see a bug on my neck. Spam, no spam? Aw, my buddy got a new 365. Forgot what SKU he got, but it's one of the bigger ones with a lot of lightning cuts in the slide. You had your Rock Island 1911. Bigger 365, that might have been the X Macro comp. Also want to credit you, Joe, because I'm currently writing a reflection paper on legalization of marijuana, its pros and cons, and I watched your short weeks ago how that can prohibit you from owning a gun. Cool, dude. I hope the paper does well. I hope that whoever you're writing for, professor, teacher, etc., takes it and reads it for the actual piece of brain thinking it requires, because you go way back. I don't know if your learnings or your research has showed this, but the reason marijuana is federally regulated was because people of Mexican origin liked to smoke weed to relax, and they were trying to get Mexican people, not just Hispanic people, but specifically Mexicans, because they used to be able to come across the border super easy, work, and go home. They Coke kicked in, yeah, I bet. But they tried saying that because Mexicans were taking weed, they were becoming violent. So they outlawed weed federally because of that. It was stupid. That $1 was in someone's ass. So long as it wasn't in the thing I was sent. Zaxxon. So Stone is vouching for you, man. Did you send me the thing? I'm praying it wasn't you, bud. Wait, why is Joe bald? Brian, thank you for coming back and re-upping as another member. Joe is bald because Joe got tired of his hair. It's getting hot. I didn't want to do the undercut this time because I'm still healing from this. And I really don't want a hairdresser looking at a wound on the back of my neck while cutting my hair. So, yeah. You sent him the pic? Got it. So, you psycho bastard. Nope, I didn't send it, but I will say the internet is a freaking great place. Here's the funniest thing. I looked it up because it had a barcode on it, Zaxxon. It costs less than the boobies you paid for. Actually, it was William Randolph Hearst who started it all because he printed his news on paper versus hemp, which was the norm at a time. Well, thank you, Mr. Randolph Hearst. Is that why we got rolling papers? That's a full-on toy, man. I wouldn't know because I'm not going to use it for its intended purposes. Bacon, eggs, and 1911s. Perfect. Perfect. Wait, what'd I miss? Zaxxon is the one who provided the funds for me to wear the fake bahoobies on the other live. And I'm trying to figure out who sent me the package with the package in a package. It was a box inside of a box, and the box had a... Let's just say a lot of people wouldn't feel very comfortable around it. It doesn't bother me in the least, but I can't put it on a live stream, so it's a waste of money. I could put it on a live stream if I could get it to wear a t-shirt. I'm telling you, it's DB. You know, part of me wants to think so. Part of me really wants to think so. But also, since I've been promoting my channel forever, there's a very easy way of figuring out where my location is. Are FRTs still in that illegal leeway? No, they are actually legal again, Daryl. FRT, the manufacturer of FRTs. Now, super safeties are still fighting a battle, but FRTs won their lawsuit because the only way that an FRT can go full auto is if it's damaged or incorrectly installed. That is not the responsibility of the manufacturer of the FRTs, because that's like buying a car, pinning the throttle open, and then complaining when you get a speeding ticket. I don't want to see it. You got to go, Guile. Send me an email. I'll send it to you. You're going to be disturbed for the rest of your life. Joe, you ever put your hands on the Springfield Armory Operator AOS Tungsten? No, I have not. I really want to. Let me see. Is it Ellipses? I thought RSR carried that one. Let me see. You trying to get your hands on one, Air Max? I mean, I can get it through Ellipses if it's available. Really? So TRP operator, where are you? AOS black. It might be. Guile, you're gonna love it. Ha! I might be haunted in my dreams. You will be. Trust me, you will be. I said, I don't know if I should have put it in the Discord, but it's too late now. All right, let me look at this one. XDM Elite, I love mine. Oh, I had the XDM Elite. I had the OSP version. I liked it. It shot really well. I think they're all OSPs for the Elites, aren't they? When you said you will be, you reminded me of Yoda. Scared you will be. Disturbed you will be forever. You will not want to be. When you are my age, you will be bad. Oh no. Pain leads to dark side. Darkness leads to suffering. I don't know what he sounds like. Because I do not watch Star Wars. Cannot type and speak, he can. I type wrong on purpose just so you can't actually make out what things I'm typing. The only thing that will be bent is your heart, your drain is the thoughts of Joe using it. Joe ain't using it, bro. I'm very open-minded. I ain't that freaking open-minded. Air Max. You said you want the operator, AOS tungsten. I'm seeing the TRP operator, but not the operator standard. Was it a TRP, bud? Oh, Guile. $5 and 10 points if you can get your girlfriend on. Who? On the thing? I don't know if she will, dude. That's a lot of ask, man. Because that's an ask, man. You thought I was going to say something dirty. Help me out, Air Max. Trying to help out my homies. Oh, there it is. Air Max, I can easily get it for you. Send me an email. There's over 100 of them available. You can do it. I couldn't get her to ride the clear one. I'm not going to get her to ride that thing. It's also the range package. .45 ACP, tungsten, optics ready, AOS, with 4 mags in the range bag, right? Snuck a lightsaber into the theater and lit it right after Masters. Yeah, so 5 mags total. Yeah, send me an email, dude, and I'll send you the numbers. But I can definitely get it. There's 100 of them available. Into the theater and lit it right after Master Skywalkers. There's too many of them. What are we going to do? Mad lad. Mad lad? You using British speak and you're up in Alaska? Would you walk over the bridge when it was frozen? Dude, my head is so shiny. I don't like that. This is why I wear the hat. So, like, here, really quick, I promise I'll take it back off. That's me with the hat. Does that change me? Does that change my look right there? It actually makes my eyes look wider when I'm wearing the hat, too. Because it frames my eyeballs. Keep the hat. You guys want me to keep the hat? It's been almost 2 hours. I went almost 2 hours without the hat. I'm going with the hat for the rest of the live. Also, the white balance just fixed itself, too. I don't need sunglasses with the hat. You look totally different with the hat. Don't I? The alternate sideways. This is a good hat, so I can't do it, but you got any of them there, them underwear with the magic hair, yeah, my hair. Felon, fella, felon, fella. Yeah, no, in about a week, it'll get fuzzier and darker on the side, so it'll look fine. Right now, I look like I'm about to make a wish, if you know what I mean. Ever heard of the Mozambique or the failure drill? Mozambique, yes. The failure drill, I have to look it up to make sure I'm right. Failure drill in pistola. So it's the same thing. Gotcha. Gotcha. Pistol drill designed to address a scenario where initial shots to center mass fail to stop a threat, involves firing two shots to the center mass if the target's still active. Following up with a well-aimed shot to the head, the drill emphasizes the importance of not only aiming accurately, but also having a plan B. Gotcha. Yes, so I didn't realize they called it the fail drill. I'm not an instructor. I don't go to classes and stuff. I'm an amateur who just happens to have a lot of guns. And at one point in my life, money. I don't have the money anymore. Company just walked in, gonna head out, stay hydrated and groovy. Ivik, thank you very much. Glad you had fun at the range and come back anytime, bro. Some people, don't they also call that a triple tap sometimes too as well? Y'all gotta triple tap that motherfucker. The motherfucker? Yeah, the motherfucker, man. You gotta triple tap that bitch. Which is kind of hard to do when you hold it like this because you go 1, 2, and then you shoot him in the arm. Zaxxon, good night, man. Thank you for coming and hanging out as long as you did. And I know you're laughing your ass off because you bought me a giant item. Although you just send me the money normally. That's why I don't think it's you. But that could be you trying to hide the fact that you did it by hiding the fact that you did it by hiding the fact that you did it. And if you hide the fact that you did it by hiding the fact that you did it behind hiding the fact that you did it when you did what you did when you did it and you hit it, then when you hit it, then it's going to be hidden behind the hiding that it was hiding when it was hidden. What was that way John Wick was shooting? It was called CAR, Center Axis Relock. So when you hold and the gun is slightly off center, if you shoot a gun one-handed, you'll notice that the gun always wants to shoot your hand off to the side. So this guy, he comes up with this shooting style called Center Axis Relock. So you hold it close, and when you put it out, the gun's slightly tilted because it's going to naturally want to come back this way. And supposedly it's better for close quarters. Center Axis Relock. I don't think Guile wants to see it, man. He hasn't sent me an email. He's probably with family. Trust me, your family will never speak to you again. If I put it up on screen, nobody would ever speak to me again. It's not like it's used. But I was standing on my father's front porch when we were talking about the fact that I wore the boobies. I'm like, hey, they paid for it. So if you guys are going to pay for me to do stupid shit, I'm down. But for me to do stupid shit, y'all got to be like, yeah. Better not. Yeah, you don't want to send it to me, dude. Trust me. You send me an email, and what I send back to you is going to haunt you. Can we pay you in a John Wick coin? Yes, because 1 coin gets you a stay in the Continental. 6 gets rid of dead bodies. As long as you don't make me do the marker. Sorry, apparently my phone is glitching out. Hold on a second. Let me make sure it's still plugged in and charging. It says I'm charging. I'm wondering why I'm having... Oh, that's why people keep sending me emails and shit. Stop sending me emails. Beep, bap, bippity, boop, bop, bop, beep, bop, boop, boop. What's your guys' favorite up there right now tonight? I want to see. Tell me. Everybody coming in, what's your favorite gun on the wall tonight? I need to know so that I can hide it next time. Send him 1K instead. Well, they tried that earlier. I made them stop, and they still sent me 400. So Monday at 8 p.m., I'm opening the can of Surstr&ouml. In fact, I'll prove to you that I still have it. Oh, this is worrying. This is worrying. This is worrying. Even though it's been extremely cold, the can has expanded again. So, this says you should eat it by 2026, but it's good until 2028. And I've had it for almost a year. So, you come here, no refund. Needless to say, it's like a ticking time bomb, pretty much. Let's see. Car system. I tried it while I was in Israeli. It was hard. It can be. My buddy shoots it really well. The AK, nice. Absolutely. That's a good choice. It's a really nice build. I might have to skip my recovery meeting on Monday to see you do this. Well, keep in mind, Roy, if you just load up the VOD, you can just start it from the beginning and watch it too. Your Gerson Match X, but I got one, so you're biased. Dial 9-1 just in case. Yeah, dude, it's going to be bad. No, you can't eat anything from a metal can that has expanded. It expanded when it was being shipped to me, man. Yeah, Django, did you get a good look at how my buddy stippled that one, though? I can zoom in on it, but I can't touch it, obviously. So, by the way, Samsung camera totally shits on Apple. Yeah, it's good stipple. So it's got the Terran Tactical Combat Master tree bark. Although my buddy left those bottom screws and they're fake, so I don't know why he did that. But you know what? I love his work anyway. So actually, that wasn't very clear. I'll show the guns again before we end tonight. I do not have a 50 cal anymore. I'm tempted. It's looking great. Like I said, man, you can send your grip module in. My buddy did that in 4 days. The big hard dong is back. Let's go! Silent, what's up, man? Yes, the donger is up on the waller. Why is it still zoomed in? Why did it zoom back in? That's weird. Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. Zip, zip, zoop, zoop, zip, zop. Yeah, I need to get the other office done. So I need to build a fake wall in here because this is actually going to become a doorway into another bedroom, this wall, because there's actually no electronics or anything in there. So I'm going to pull that wall down and make that into a walkway. I've already got one of the sliding barn doors. I don't want to show too much of my place. There's a sliding barn door there, so I'm going to slide the barn door or whatever they call them over there. So, but yeah, this wall is going to give me like, and it goes over there a little bit more, so I'm going to have a decent sized bedroom for just a bed, and that's going to become, so I'm going to turn what is currently my bedroom into another office, and it's going to become my full-time YouTube room and display room. It's also closer to my store, so I don't have to move the guns quite as far. Yeah. Also, I gave the sketch to my t-shirt guy for the casing couch. So that will become another thing we need to talk about. Once I have gotten him to start the shirts, once he produces the shirts, I will advertise them. I am not doing pre-sales. I'm not keeping track of that shit again. So I will definitely, as soon as he makes the t-shirts, I will let you guys know. Sorry, in my brain, I can almost smell that Surstr&ouml from here. Make sure to press the like button for the live stream. So all you people hitting the like buttons, all you do, a like button is you're helping me with engagement. I've had 2 of my live streams age restricted, and it is now causing me problems. So only people that get notifications or have watched me before are getting the notifications. If I was in Zed's shop and he had to rescue Stone, which weapon would you have reached for? Who is Zed? What happened to Zaxxon? Zaxxon said he had to go and take care of some stuff. I think he was laughing too hard at what he sent me. Oh, I would have reached for the sword as well. You want to know something funny? I've never seen Pulp Fiction all the way through. I have it. I've just never watched it all the way through. I've only watched it in bits and pieces. Number 44, brother. What? I would not let you drown. I would let you drown until you agreed to sell me my TS2 back. You let me have my Tactical Sport 2 back, I'll save your life. Mrs. Mouch has never watched Pulp Fiction either. It's a good movie. It's definitely worth watching. Careful. Careful, buddy. Move you back a little bit. There you go. Yeah, I'm losing quality here. Are you guys getting some quality issues, or is it just me because my internet in the area is fucked? Oh, yeah, I also have other stuff open. I also have like 40 tabs open right now. Because I roll like that. Quagmire, you are dead. That AK looks good up there in the corner, though. Hey, Mrs. Mouse, you really need to cuddle with Drunk. Otherwise, I'm flying to California, and I get to be the big spoon. It's fine. I don't have a Tactical Sport 2. Shit. That's right. I want the orange back, you goddammit. Sorry, I didn't complete the message. Oh, you're number 44 like. I have not refreshed my page in a while, so I didn't know that we were up to that many. Hey, we're up to 46. Thank you, guys. Oh, my. Hey, that was almost sounding like Sulu. Oh, my. Yes, Captain. Setting a course in now. Yay! Hey, all you people hitting the likes. Did you guys see what Darkside Phil did? I know I talk about Darkside Phil a lot, but Darkside Phil held his audience hostage for $1,800 to eat a Big Mac meal and shave off his goatee. He held them hostage for $1,800. For like 25 minutes, he literally, like the beginning of his goddamn live stream, was like, I tell you what, if we get $900, I'm going to get the Big Mac Minecraft meal. I looked it up. It's $17. But if you guys send me $900, I'm like, really? You're going to call your grandma? You're going to tell her I get to be the jetpack? You got a hat on. Yes, I put it on because I was told to, because I look like a felon without it, I look like a fellow with it, and I look like fellatio. Never mind. What did he say? Nothing. It's fine. But yeah, I went without the hat for 2 hours, man. It actually hurts me. The only time I'm not wearing a hat, I'm unconscious. So that guy doesn't care. No, he doesn't, dude. And did you see somebody donated him $750 for him to get the meal? It's crazy. Where's my shamask? I don't know what a shamask is. I got to call her. Mrs. Mouse said so. Oh, well, you dang well do what your wifey tells you to, man. Yeah, no, it's crazy, man. Do I like the AK? I like the AK about as much as I like anything else, honestly. It's fun to shoot. It fires a big round. They're very rattly. If I could pick up a gun on live stream, you'd hear how much that freaking thing rattles. It's hilarious. Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's, or Firehouse Subs. Firehouse Subs, but they're very expensive. Then I would go Jimmy John's. We only have a couple of Jersey Mike's out here, and I haven't had one in a long time. AK is a great platform. However, that AK would not even hold a candle to that AR. On the flip side of that statement, even though that's a Romanian Dong AR that comes with 600 rounds when you buy it, that gun costs 3 times as much. So I guess for being 3 times as expensive, it should outshoot it. So, and doing the math, it literally is my most expensive gun right now, which is stupid. because it's an AR. If I tried to sell that gun right now, I wouldn't get a quarter of what I have into it. That's the thing with kit AK builds. If you get a milled one, they don't rattle that much. No, it's not the overall receiver that's rattling. It's the furniture that's on that thing. The furniture on that thing feels like it was attached with bubblegum and hope. I've never shot an AK. It does interest me. If it's still around next time I come downstone, I'll bring it with me. Otherwise, I'll bring a new one, and you can see how a new one feels. Kind of shot out anyway. And you still got to shoot my custom AR. But you got a nice Daniel defense, so it's not going to impress you at all. You just got to see what people overpay for, pretty much. Unique AR sent me that upper like a year and a half ago. I did some videos with it. It shoots fine. It shoots great, actually. It's got a great barrel in it, but it's not my favorite. Can you please tell me the guns behind you? Yes, I will pick up the phone and actually go over them. This is something I don't mind doing anymore. I'm in the middle-aged white Christian from the Ozarks. Heck, what the heck would I do with the friggin' AK? Protect your homes. It's great for short distance. So these are 3D printed 1911s. Thank you very much, drunk mouth. This is an Auto Ordnance 1911. We're going to go from the bottom over, up, over. So that's how we're going to do it. Auto Ordnance 1911 GI style. So you can see it's got the raised ejection port. It's very much an A1. Glock 22. It's actually a 40 cal because you got to have them because everybody says they want 40 cal and then nobody freaking buys it. Glock 17 Gen 5 9mm. Springfield Operator, not TRP, but Springfield Operator, a 9mm, or excuse me, 45 ACP. Gerson Influencer X, chambered in 9mm. It's got a custom bluing job that I had Taylors and Company do after I prepped it. Surstr&ouml's K12 Sport 9mm. It's a Tanfolio clone. That's a Tanfolio Witness. Next up is my Gerson 2311 Match X that I'm doing custom coloring on. You can see I need to polish out the aluminum a little bit more while I do the Illuma Black, but it's going to bring it to a much darker gray, so it's going to match the grip. So that's going to look really damn good. Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0. Random box of other guns that I didn't have room for. Hi, guns. This is my AR build, Franklin Armory binary trigger. It has full ambi controls outside of the bolt release because I don't believe in using a bad lever because they break. So it actually has an ambi magazine release, everything. Custom stipple grip from Greg at Liberty Arms again. That one. And that one, you can see we did the tree bark John Wick Terran Tactical style. Looks really good. SIG P320 X5 Legion. I want to sell that so that I can get the X5 Classic. Springfield Armory Echelon with the Sharps Brothers grip and a Mechanic M03 optic. HK VP9, and yes, I did spray paint the wall. I'm gangsta. VP9 with the match weight on it. You have some similar pistols, 1911s, of course, and the Tanfolio. Nice, dude. Get it done with the river. Yeah, awesome. I'm trying to get mine set up. You're getting baptized on Sunday. Good for you, brother. Take the plunge, and I'm not going to make a joke because there's no reason to. And then 1970 Romanian kit with the dong, and I do have the full-size mags on it when it's on display here, but I take them out in the store because it doesn't fit in my case. You've had the Punisher 2011 through the 2011 for a while. Yeah, I'd love to get my hand on a Punisher 2011. Is that one of the, you're talking about one of the ones from Terran? So those are all out of my personal collection except for the AK and the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard. Everything else on there is mine, and it's up for sale. Do I have an SMG? No, I do not. No submachine guns. I'm not really a submachine gun guy. I do apologize, but it's not something I really like. Yeah, I saw the pictures. So we were looking at Terran's site this morning, this in the beginning of the live stream, and 20 grand for the package. Worst Gatorade flavor, honestly, the white. I don't know what the flavors are called because I'm not a narc. So white Gatorade is not my favorite. It's actually one of the worst flavors, I think. Best money ever spent. Yeah, I guess, man. I'd love to get my hands on one. You should send it to me for a review that I keep for a year and a half. Oh no, my financial readiness review. You ain't got no money in your account. It's because I hate you, USAA. Why do you hate us? Because you're money grubbing bastards, USAA. That's not fair. We're just doing a job. Really, I've been with you for 12 years and you don't feel like helping me with one overdraft fee? Nah, we don't do that. How much is all the guns behind you? If you were to replace them right now, you'd be looking at about 13,000. Would I ever get an MP40? No, because I don't like semi-auto versions of full machine guns, and the cost of an actual MP40 is so ridiculous that I wouldn't even consider it. If I'm going to spend high five figures for a machine gun, I'm going to get an MP5 because they're about 70 grand. An MP40 is about 40 grand. So once you're talking anything over 4 digits, it's not worth it. I went through buying a time and slowly bolt everything to their website. Bought everything on their website. Nice. Nighthawk Custom all day long, Roy. Wilson is good for rebuilds, but I would not just buy a gun from them. Should I give the girl I matched with HPV and an OnlyFans a chance? Well, a lot of people have only HPV, and I'm going to have OnlyFans, so go for it. Thoughts on the Gerson tip-up barrel, gimmick or useful for low hand strength? It's actually not Gerson's gimmick car cam. It's actually Beretta. And I think before Beretta there was a company, but Beretta with their Tomcat and Bobcat series was the more well-known one, and it does help for people with low hand strength because all you have to do is flip a lever, put a round in, put a mag in, and it will auto-load it. I really wish they did not send as many coins because, oh my gosh, I cannot explain those nowhere else. They're everywhere. SIG with their Legion series stopped sending the coin. You have to actually send in for it now. Should I buy or build your own flintlock kits? Why not? One up top. Well then, if you're scared or you're worried or you don't know if it's going to be a good time, there's nothing to say you have to do any kind of weird thing, man. Just interact, have fun. Some OnlyFans models are just totally normal people. Like I said, I'm going to have an OnlyFans, and the shit that I'm going to put behind me is going to be ridiculous. Because my fans, my peoples, my peeps, my homies, they like to do some crazy stuff and make me question everybody's sanity. Because most of y'all are wackadoo. Sorry, I'm trying to sit so you can get everything with you. But yeah, to all you people that are coming in, thank you for finding this live stream. I do apologize that it's not as busy as they used to be. Thank Google for that because they're a bunch of turd bogs. They get their own month in June too. What, people with HPV or OnlyFans? Let's not get too graphic here, one up. But no, I want to be able to manipulate firearms. You cannot do that on YouTube Lives. So I want to do live streaming in a platform where I can demonstrate firearms, show how to work on them, show what makes something better than other things. And OnlyFans seems to be a good place to do it. And since I already have a set of fake boobs, I figured we'd do that and call it Fake Boobs, Real Guns or something like that. And just have fun with it. And I would put all the stuff that you sickos have been sending me in the background. You get 6 to 8 John Wick coins per gun. Oh, that's kind of cool. Send me a couple. That way, when I go to the Flatiron building, I can walk in and go, here. I wish I could make a platform where people could do that. So a lot of people have tried. Some gun channels are on Floatplane. Pepperbox is invite only. Rumble, it doesn't attract the people. I have Rumble, and I used to upload all the time, but nobody was watching it, so I stopped. I wish I could get my hands on any 1911s I dream of, but they're just too pricey on my planet. Sorry, Guile. By the way, I saw your dono earlier. I do apologize. I was in the middle of a stupid expression. I did see that, and I thank you so much for the dono you sent earlier. I really do appreciate it. I apologize for missing it. I think we were talking about what Discord, what somebody sent me, and it threw my brain off. And I'm just now remembering it. So thank you to anybody that ever sends me a dono. If I forget, just let me know. I try not to forget, but when I do forget, I don't remember to do anything about it. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I never ask for donations, but you guys are willing to do stuff to make me do stuff, like paying for me to eat fish. Do I know much about the Masterpiece Arms 30T Defender? Let me look that one up. I know a few different Masterpiece Arms stuff, and I don't want to talk out of school because I do that from times. So on my channel, I think I did an older version of that gun. Keep in mind that it's just a semi-auto, so it's kind of meh. But they're kind of cool, and the price isn't too bad. Cannot buy them in California, Connecticut, Illinois, or Washington, though. Ain't no problem. It's all good. Need not apologize. I do it because I support you, brother. Yes, but you've been such a good ally. Thank you. Wow, I just said ally after talking about stuff. As a Brit, I can't even say an insult back to a thief. My word, good sir. Would you like some tea that's mildly cold? Right, I'm not going to eat that. Are you kidding me? I'm going to sue you. Oh, no, this butter knife was not for you. I was making some chicken. They got them in Texas. Yep. Remember when Forgotten Weapons was on Cornhub? Were they really? I did not know that. Birds of the same feather make a good feather duster. Ha! Over here, it's screwdrivers and acid attacks. Yep. Well, down here, where was it? Just recently? No, it was in Canada. I think it was in Canada. Or was it here? Somebody drove a car through a parade and took down like 9 or 10 people, and all they called it was, man drives through parade. But when somebody shoots somebody and there's 4 people involved, they call it a mass shooting. Is a sommelier a Brit? In the John Wick series, yes, but he's also somebody that knows nothing about guns, so literally everything he said was just something he memorized, which makes me sad. Do you think they would have actually gotten a gun guy? How cool would it have been to see somebody like Matt Carricker or yeah, that's it. I don't think Brandon Herrera would have made a good sommelier because he would have been like, you need commie block shit. Here's a Makarov, and here's an AK, and here's a VZ, and here's a Tokarev. You don't need any of that modern shit. Optics, go to hell. I smell toast. Like, really. My computer on fire? Oh, because the fan's on and it's... Never mind. Hello, Mr. Wick. What can we do for you tonight? I can't do a posh British accent. I don't know why. I've never been able to do it. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to it. I prefer a pirate speak. Yar. I'm a pirate, and I'm also British. Get in the boat, you scurvy dogs. Are ye the captain? I be the captain. What are ye talking about? Ah, Mr. Wick. Ian would have been cool, but the movie would have been 7 hours longer because he would have explained the history of every gun he gave him. Can't make a Sharon accent. Mr. Wick, I would be happy to wash the dog. No, I don't think I can. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Ha! Nah, that wouldn't work. Well, what you got to do is you got to take this gun and you're going to send it out 80 yards. You're going to hit a boar. Still a good accent. I would be happy to watch your dog, Dr. Wick. Dr. Wick, holy shit. Dr. Wick. 22 lever action or 12 gauge slugs better? 12 gauge slugs, man. If you have a good, like a rifled slug, so the slug has uh, rifling on the slug itself, so it spins itself. I've seen like videos of dudes hitting 200 yards with rifled slugs. Saw the ballerina trailer. Sharon is in there. Ah, interesting. Two Twinkies or two honey buns. Can't make up my mind. Great. Now I'm thinking of the gift that I got, and I call it a gift loosely. Stone, are you still here, or did you go to bed? I'm not going back into the Discord. I refuse. All right, fine. Fuck it. God damn, somebody's playing Farming Simulator. I'm just mad it's two buns, 120. Lol. You're looking for something? What? Something to go along with the thing you mailed? I'm not mad. I didn't pay for it, but one of you wasted some money, dude. How's the Match X been? Luzilla. It actually shoots really well. If you look closely at the picture for the thumbnail, it's still disassembled. I literally just got it. You just had an awesome steak? Awesome. I literally just got it back 3 hours ago from being stippled, and I have to reassemble it. I'm going to do that after the live stream while I'm sitting here listening to an audible book. And I'm going to take it back to the range once I'm done, and then we'll see how it is. I'll pay for you to go to BJ's and get a 16 ounce. We don't have a BJ's near me. Here in Northern Virginia, where I live, we only have a Food Lion and a Food Max, or excuse me, a Martin's and a Food Max. We're getting a Publix soon, but we don't have anything like that here. You've been trying to find one so badly. Yeah, unfortunately, Lou, like all us reviewers got every gosh damn sample. Like my gun is a 2025 build and it's only number 200 and we're in May. So even in April when I got it, it was a little difficult. But the Match X, like if you look it up on a distributor website, is so unavailable that the still out of stock, but originally they were selling for more than their map price. But they finally dropped the price down. I think they're coming back in stock soon. Any place I've seen it for on sale is Gunbroker, and they want $1,400. Yeah, well, the map price, minimum asking price set by the manufacturer is $1,250 or $1,050, so that's quite a bit of markup. Sorry, Goose. I wish I could go. Have you ever been to Cookout? Yeah, we do have one up here in Winchester now, and it's pretty solid. Although the Hush Puppies give me gas. How do you think you'd fare on a carnivore diet? What exactly is the carnivore diet? Is it just meat? If it is, I've done that before. Yeah, this was sponsored. Revolutionary Easy Way Personalized Carnivore Diet is a highly restrictive dietary approach that involves eating only animal products such as meat, fish, eggs, and some dairy. The carnivore diet is essentially a zero-carb diet that eliminates all plant-based foods like fruits, vegetables, grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds. No, I'm good. I like salads, man. I got on Discord. Goose liked the same time you got off. Shit. Wanted to compare it to my XC. I can tell you that the XC has an island front sight, so it stays with the front comped part. I will also say that it's an aluminum frame, so our aluminum mid frame instead of a steel one. I think the XC, if I'm not mistaken, is steel, so it's a little bit lighter. Sorry, Stone, I'll be on in a bit enjoying some whiskey. Dang, man, definitely getting his night on. But yeah, it's it's solid, 100% solid, but it's not. I've done a lot of work to make mine super smooth. It's nice out of the box. It's definitely about 85% of an XC, for 1/4 of the price if you can get it at regular price. I'm trying to think of ways to word stuff without it coming off like wrong. I expected people to rip on me a lot more than they have regarding my hair. I was actually pretty fun. My job took my weekends from me, so I got to work Saturday and Sunday now, so now I got to make every day count. I hear you, Goose. Well, I appreciate everything you do for the channel, so. Sure, the XC is way better, but hell, for $1,000, I won't feel bad modding. Agreed. And to be fair, to be clear, there is no way that an XC is worth $4,000. Sorry, if you like it, you like it. But an XC is a $2,500 gun max. I have the STI Grandmaster, Lou. I have an STI Grandmaster, true bore barrel, competition hand-built gun. Its original MSRP was $2,400. So there's no way that a mass-produced, not hand-built, not hand-fit gun is worth over $4K. Not even close. Bacon with eggs is the bomb. Breakfast was wonderful. Oh, yeah. Added fried rice. So I'm a little bit weird. I just eat bacon. I fry up a lot of bacon. You won't appreciate me on Monday. Oh, no. I will say my prayers to you, Goose. Hopefully that you get the same diarrhea that I'm expecting. You still want a Raider? Well, I wish I could ship it to you, man. I would do it in a heartbeat. You got number 103. Is it cool to say the website? Yeah, honestly, I don't care. You can. Just don't put a .com because then it'll cancel shit. Don't eat that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, Goose. When I pulled it out of the refrigerator, the bottom side is expanded, so it might be completely bad, but we'll see. Oh, I'm sure I got mine for a good deal. Yeah, exactly. Is your PC water cooled? Yes. So not the entire thing because I changed out the graphics card. I don't run a water-cooled graphics card because I want to use the PC for other purposes, for testing purposes. Plus, I had to rebuild the computer recently. Wow, that was choppy. So here's a breakdown of the computer. It's running a i9-12900K because I didn't want to deal with the problems with failures. It's on a Z690 motherboard because my Z790 motherboard died. Can't get on Discord now. Goose kids took my phone. Beat your children. So that's water cooled using an EK water blocks distribution plate, and it has two radiators, one 420 millimeter, one 360 millimeter radiator, and I'm rocking a Gigabyte RTX 4070 Ti. And surprisingly, it matches the case really well, and so does the motherboard because that's a Gigabyte. It was just coincidental that it all matches. But yeah, I will be upgrading to a 4090 at some point. Don't eat that, Jim. Just smell it. Like I said, if it doesn't make me gag, then I will put a small bit in my face hole and see what happens. Would anti-freeze help with buffering? Lols, you're funny. The not raining would help. The Raider is not available in the Philippines. I might end up getting it when I move there. If I move there, promise I'm getting the Raider from you or the new Springfield operator. I am down, Guile. You let me know whenever you get here. I will take you out. I should probably finish that sentence. I will take you out to dinner. I'm going to take you out, man. Second you get off that airplane, I'm going to take you to the woods. Shave your eyebrows. Not going to happen. You guys want me to shave my eyebrows? That's going to cost you $3,000. The woods of Virginia. It's like the rest of Virginia, but we call it the woods. Something broke in my fridge. It's probably the weirdest thing you've ever heard me say today. I don't know who you are, and I don't know where you are, and I don't know why you are, but I have a particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over years of acting. Stone! Shave the eyebrows. You are 1/1000th of the way of getting there. I don't know. I will find you. I will kill you. And then I will hide your bodies. Should I EDC a Glock 30? Does EDC include throwing it in the trash? Yes. Would I feel the vibe when I visit Virginia? Southern vibe. It's a hit and miss thing. Some places you go into, y'all come on in. We're going to have us a good old time. And then sometimes, like Northern Virginia, it's just white people that work in D.C. Call me racist. I dare you. Fuck you. Crunchy. I'm just screwing with you, Clipcast. The Glock 30 is a big gun for such a small size. That's a chonkster to carry, man. If you like them, just carry it. If you don't, also, what you EDC should be a very personal choice, Clip, because if you shoot it well and you know the gun, run it. I carry a full-size 1911, so when I tell people not to carry a heavy gun, I'm just screwing with you. I just think Glocks are the most boring gun on the market. They just have really good marketing. Yes, it's a very reliable handgun, but there's a lot of reliable handguns out there now. It's kind of like in the 80s, Japanese cars were trash. Hondas were throwaway cars. Toyotas were throwaway cars. They had good engines, but the bodies fell apart. 90s come along, and a lot of companies start improving their shit, like even domestic companies. 2000s, we start turning a corner because 1996, OBD2 became required. 2007, traction control became required. As we've moved up in terms of technology and stuff, we're being forced to build better vehicles. And then when companies started introducing 60, 70, 80, $90,000 SUVs and pickup trucks, they were required to build a better vehicle, because if you're going to spend $100,000 on a Toyota Sequoia or whatever, it's gotta be really good. Went to the flea market and all the Mexican stores sold reflective vests. Is that racist? It's regionist, because up here it's the white guys that sell all the reflective vests. I want to know what happened to Saturn. GM happened to Saturn. So Saturn, when it was being run fully independently from GM, and they had their own engines, their own bodies, their own drivetrains, they were the quirky company. But then the L200 came along. The L200 and L300 were the first time that GM shared any car's platform or engines with Saturn. The L200 got the Ecotec engine, and the L300 got the same V6 that was in the Cadillac Catera, only it was front-wheel drive instead of rear-wheel drive. Once they got past that point, all of a sudden you had the Saturn, what was that, their four-door, the Ion or whatever they came out with. That was just a Cobalt in disguise. The minute they started sharing all the componentry with GM, the writing was on the wall. Once that happened, GM realized that it was cheaper to sell the Chevy brand than the Saturn brand, and when the Saturn Sky didn't take off and the Pontiac Solstice didn't really take off, they started killing off their companies. They killed Saab, they killed everything. So it's kind of crazy how that happens. But when you brand, sell by brand, all your companies sell a similar car, you're just going to eventually cannibalize your own sales. And then you're investing money into another company that is selling the exact same car at a higher or lower price. It's the same reason why Plymouth is gone. It's the same reason why Chrysler doesn't sell cars anymore. They only sell a minivan. It's just kind of crazy how it happens. When I was younger, you had Ford, Lincoln, Mercury. They all sold the exact same vehicle in the 90s and the 2000s. Chevy had Chevy, Buick, Pontiac, and GMC. A lot of those companies are gone. And it kind of snowballed when you brand. I keep trying to come up with it, but you're just selling the same car under different brands. You're screwed. Remember the Subaru, where Saab 9X was just a Saab wearing a Subaru nose, and then Saab had the Chevy the Chevy Trailblazers. It got crazy. You can't do that and have a functioning company society. Also, my shit just froze. Sorry. There we go. So as we close in on the last 20 minutes, what else you guys want to know about? They call me Answer Boy, or at least they say to Answer Boy. I'm kind of surprised that Rock Island boomed internationally. A lot of companies, cars, guns, closed down. It's because they are American owned, or white people own them now. Also, Rock Island has been around for a long time. Armscore has been around for a long time. Best mid-range luxury car. If you're talking about an American car, it was always the Chrysler 300s or the Lincoln MKZ or MKS, or a Taurus SHO or a Chevy SS, not the Impala. If you're talking about Japanese, and you're going to be looking at something in a Lexus lineup because they made a rear-wheel drive car. If you're talking about the European stuff, the best mid-range stuff was usually like a leased BMW or something. Yes, I remember Geo. Geo suffered the same fate. They had their little 3-cylinder engines and all their fun stuff. They don't have that anymore because they went brand management. Although when the Geo Metro got the Toyota Corolla driveline, that was a game changer. What's my favorite Hot Pocket? Just the plain old cheese and pepperoni. No, ham and cheese. Ham and cheese. Ham and cheese. Hands down. Ham and cheese. Lock it in. Click it, lock it, stick it in your pocket. Ham and cheese, bitch. Not you. Although I wouldn't mind a ham and cheese, bitch.
Who's a ham and cheese bitch?
I'm a ham and cheese bitch. God dang, I just got roasted by a 12-year-old. Thanks, Brady. Just kidding. He's over 12. Don't ban him. Rock Island Armscore is owned by a Filipino living in the U.S. I thought it was a white guy. Breakfast Hot Pockets are from the devil. Yeah, you know what I like for breakfast Hot Pocket? Those Pillsbury pastries, strudels. If you only had these two guns to use, which are you going to take, Joe? The Zip 22 or Pink Glock with an anime backplate installed? The Zip 22, honestly, I would take the Zip 22, but only if I could do it up like hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades, because I got a badass one built in that game. No. Can I scuff up the Pink Glock? And I almost said what model. Like I'm an idiot, man. They make a Glock. You have single stack Glock, you have double stack Glock, you have big boom Glock, you have small boom Glock. But at the end of it, you have Glock. Got a summer job, currently making $700 a week. Holy shit, good for you, JPEG. Nice little bonus. I got a summer job. I don't make a dime. I'm doing it wrong. Thank you guys so much for coming along and hanging out with me. Like I said, I don't know if I'm appreciative of the fact that we're not getting the spamming idiots coming through here, or I should be happy that we had the spamming idiots. I think it's the fact that I'm just not responding to them anymore, too. You can scuff it up and it can be double stack if you want. Okay, fine. I will take a pink Glock 47. And I don't care about the anime backplate because it would be Naruto. Thinking about buying a clean bug-eye Subaru. That would be nice. I got a part-time job. It pays better than my real job. Yeah, sometimes that happens, dude. When I used to just flip stuff on eBay, man, I used to make a lot more money than I do now. But also when I sold cars, I made a lot more money than I do now. Dude, somebody's selling an Alpha Foxtrot grip module for $200. Screw that. That's valid. Thanks, Joe. You're welcome. Should I get a Rock Island M1911A1? Which exact version of it are you thinking about? I would not recommend getting one without at least a good front sight, something that's dovetailed and removable. GIs are a pain in the ass to swap out the front sights, and a standard GI with that little itty bitty front sight is a pain in the ass. Got told being racist to everyone is a form of equality. I think he's right. My response to somebody saying that is, I'm not racist. I hate everybody equally, and that usually shuts them up. That. Why'd you burp? You should move to Dubai and be that asshole luxury car salesman and make $1 million a year in commission. I really don't know if I would want to live in Dubai. I mean, I don't drink and I don't have fun, but I also don't want to deal with people that have money. I prefer people that don't have money sometimes. You know what? I like how dark that is coming out. Yeah, that's definitely going to match the grip. I'm good with that. Okay. I was just looking at the 2311 because it's got an aluminum mid frame, so I can't hot blue it. So I'm using Aluma Black from Birchwood Casey, and it seems to be coloring it, darkening it. But I need to finish removing the old finish to get it all to stick, and I was just screwing around. So when I'm done with this live stream, I'm going to grab my Dremel. Stone, I'm going to use a Dremel on my 2311. I figured you'd like that one. $1 million in Dubai is like 100K to us, pretty much. Give it a shot. I own one. So, like I said, my thing is always try to get one that you can modify. I know that's a dumb thing to tell the people. Also, I'm looking at the picture of my gun, and the stippling's a little bit off. I don't care. Whatever. My guy's a good guy. He does good work. And for a 4-day turnaround, I mean, he's had the gun for 3 days, but or he had the gun for 2 weeks, but he only started working on it on Monday, and it's Friday, and it's done. Thank you, Stone. McManus would shit himself. So would a lot of people that want that gun. You know what I thought about when I was talking about the Match X? They did not have one at the NRA show. They were so low on them, they didn't even have one at SHOT Show. Not SHOT Show, at the NRA show, now that I think about it. Or if they did, I didn't see it. Or if they did, I wasn't paying any attention to it because I was talking to the owner of the company for like 30 minutes and having a blast, dude. That guy is so cool. Hopefully by the end of the month, I'll get the samples of the guns I'm waiting for so that I can actually tell you about some cool shit that's coming. You were planning to buy it off me? Dude, I don't know if I'm going to sell that one, man. I like that one too much. I'll bring it down so we can shoot it next to the Night Stalker. I've been conversing with SDS trying to get a Night Stalker or a Mac 9 double stack. But yeah, I don't want to get rid of it, I don't think, bud. I know that you want my stuff because I give you a good deal on it, but you literally can't even buy one right now. Grody, mother father, you're grody, mother father, you grody, your mother father, grody. Well, now I know you're not going to sell it because you personalized it. I don't know, dude. I personalized the Tactical Sport and the freaking Night Stalker. I sold those to you. I mean, I dropped the Prodigy through a glass table and I sold that to you. Oh no. Things. Joe, I found that tungsten operator for $963.89 out the door. What do I think? Let me see. Hopefully I'm still logged in. Yeah, I can't beat that. Enjoy it. Are you paying a transfer fee after you buy it, though? Or are you having it shipped in and then buying it? I mean, I can't beat that, so that's a good way to go. Oh, wait. You'll get it another 6 months. Lol. Remember Skinamax? Yes, it was so much better than anything on the internet. I miss the old days. I used to watch Skinamax all the time because my parents had it and they didn't realize it was on the weekends and stuff and late nights. Yep. I don't want to be a Slav. I still have a bit of dignity. Yeah, I just don't want to live over there, man. Someday something's going to pop off and I'd rather be here. 100%. I know that's biased because I live in America, but I've lived in other countries. I've seen how other countries live. Because I grew up here, I am accustomed to certain things, such as having 20 guns behind me and 12 sitting in a box on top of my computer. Um, I can't see myself living anywhere else because I unfortunately got spoiled by American culture and capitalism and commercialism. You know, I also have the ability to sit in a 8 by 10 room for 3 days straight and not give a shit. So I guess I could live somewhere else, but I just don't want to. I grew up here, man. I have no reason to want to be somewhere else. I don't even want to live in Canada. Can I run SR9C mags in my SR40Cs? I can't find the 40 mags. Give me 1 second here, kiddo. Oh shit, it's discontinued, huh? I think that's not going to work. The SR40, which is wider, so the rounds would not work. So the SR40, the cartridges are wider. The SR9 is too narrow at the top, I guess. No, I'm so late. Yep, you are, Mountain Man. Sorry, dude. Although, come Monday, be here at 8 o'clock or scroll all the way to the back of the beginning of the live stream because I'm opening the Surstr&ouml. Brother, a desert is a desert, no matter how modern it looks, and I would rather move to a country where I can exercise my gun rights. Rock on, geil! Yeah, Mountain Man came in super de-duper-de-pooper-de late. I like the new design. Of what? My brain? Or the head? There are a lot of people that like that must be a homely state. What? Oh, the wall with the black paint and all that? Yeah, that's literally Krylon spray paint. I didn't even take the panels off, which is why it looks like graffiti overspray. And it actually works and it makes the guns look better. I have LED lights down there and I have LED strips running around it to make it look a little bit brighter. I think all in all, it works really well. Luckily, I don't have to pay the electricity in my apartment, so. People move there and stay. Oh, so Virginia is a cool place. I think they put something in the water. But it's close to the East Coast where I am. Like it's 3 hours for me to get to Virginia Beach, which is close enough to the ocean to not want to stay there. I can drive 2 hours and go to DC. I can drive right by the frickin' Washington Monument. I've driven down Pennsylvania Avenue, or at least a part of it you can drive down all the time. Yeah. Am I ever going to have an indoor range at the shop? No, because there's no room and I'm inside the city limits, and there's no way they're going to allow that here. My intention is hopefully to buy land by the end of the year, and when I do, I'm going to have a range there. So when I'm doing live streams and stuff, I still can't show it, but you know what I mean. But I'll be able to have like a different gun room and shit set up. Maybe I'll set up more of my stuff. Yeah, dude, it's a solid price. They're selling it below cost. You got a new Echelon? Technically, I rebought my old Echelon. That is the Echelon I owned last year. Did the video on and then sold it back to my buddy's pawn shop. And then I just bought it back last week and they lied to me and said it wasn't my gun, but I did a video with that gun and the serial number matches. remember getting offers to move to the Middle East for work. Just said I love my freedom. I don't want to work for slave drivers. I've tasted American freedom, and that's what I want and pray for. You'll get it, Gal. You'll get it. I wish I could do something to like sponsor you to work out here, and then you'd have enough money to live and move and bring your whole family over. But I eat ramen. Whoa! I just saw a red flash.
Don't flash me.
Damn. Is the AR for sale? No, you picked the wrong gun, Mountain Man. That is my personal custom build. I mean, yeah, I'd sell it, but it's $4,000. Just go buy a Daniel Defense. You don't want to pay me $4,000 for my gun. $572,000 views on the Rock Island 3.1. Yeah, it's a very nice gun. It's got a lot of really cool stuff on it. Stuff I've acquired over the years. Skills. Why do I get Dave Portnoy? I don't know who Dave Portnoy is, bro. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you. For now, I'm thankful I still get to visit the great U.S. of A. and Canada. Canada gets gray market cars. I wish I could go to Kenyatta. Here it is. The well-priced and nice-looking piece. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Dude, my voice is cracking like a son of a bitch right now. 5 minutes left. What do you guys got to say for yourselves? Make sure if you're new here, you're hitting the like button. If you're old here, hit the like button 3 times. If you're dead here, that's sad. If you like to interact, please do. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave a dislike. Hit the spam, the hearts buttons, all that. Eat, shoots, taverns, and grebes. What's on Jiminy's algorithm? What do you mean? For like shorts and stuff? Let me tell you. Would you know if an IO ink type CAK would take a foreign parts kit? Not 100% sure. I do apologize, my friend. So let's see. Sorting through. So I got cars, computers, dogs, cats, Asian lady, ED pills, Iron Mouse, dog, GoDaddy, GTA 5, foosball, dog. Yeah, so nothing good. Is that an LVPO or a Scorp? So it is actually a Burris full field 3 to 12 by 42. It's mounted too low because it is I don't have the cantilever mount. I ordered a cantilever mount and it didn't show up yet, which pisses me off because I lost the box because they sent me, apparently somebody, Amazon drop shipped me something that was disgusting and interesting. But they brought me that box and didn't bring the box with the 4 other freaking items that I actually ordered, so I'm still waiting for it. I've got lots of animal rescue videos, some ridiculous ones of white women rescuing moths. Yeah, did you ever see the one with the lady that rescued the bee with no wings and she cried because it died a day later? And guess what? That happens. Wait, how do I have one of my most watched video in the last whatever, and they only watch half the video? Become my peoples. I like the dodo. They rescue some crazy ass animals. Oh, for those of you that don't know, this is what my head looked like yesterday. When my clippers died. And then I ran scissors through it. It didn't look good. Also, my neck hole looks like a neck gina. Do Do you have any opinions on the Canik TTI Combat? Yes, it's massively overpriced. It's not a real TTI gun. TTI and Canik teamed up, but Canik builds the guns. They are not real. Once there was a little kid in front of me. He said, "Ooh, a bee," as I whacked it with my hand, and he started sobbing. Nice. It's the most Asian cut ever. That's what happens when your frickin' clippers die, dude. It looked bad, dude. It looked bad, not gonna lie. But yeah, the TTI, it should be about a $500 gun because it's basically based on an SFT Pro, and that's not a $900 gun. Sorry. When am I releasing the video with your hair like that? I gotta film the other half of the video and then edit it and cut it. I kind of did other stuff. I did the other video this morning, so I'll do it tomorrow. I have not messed with the TRP operator. I kind of want to, but I don't want to spend the money right now because I've got a regular operator, and when I sell that operator, I'm going to buy a bag of Skittles. Fuck. I'm so tired right now. Sorry. Ba-bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Do I normally go bald? I cut the hair. I'll buzz it down, but normally I go with an undercut. But I just don't feel like ever since I had the cyst remove, I've had this spot on the back of my neck, and I don't want to like a lady who's working on my neck to shave it and cut it by accident or something. So no, I don't normally go this short, but when I do, it usually takes me a few months for the hair to start really growing back. So. I'm hoping that, yeah, it's just the way it is. It looks like a giant penis, and after today, I know exactly what one looks like. Have you ever seen a grown man naked, Johnny?
No.
Good. They'd have to change airplane for today's people. They'd be like, hi, I'm Chris Hansen. Would you mind having a seat? All right, guys. It's 11 o'clock. I'm going to dip out. You guys have been great. Thank you for hanging out and talking. I'm going to work on the other room next week as well. Come back Monday, 8 p.m., and I'm going to open the can of Surstr&ouml outside. Yeah, I know it's like it, but it's the only reason I own one, but I would not buy another one. Yeah, so if you buy it because you want to collect them, that's 100% fine. I just don't think it's worth the money. That's where I come off with. So it's an interesting gun, and they put the TTI trigger in the MC9 Prime basically, so that's interesting. Air Max, you have a good night, man. Enjoy your gun. That's awesome. Come back on Monday. I'm going to open the can of Surstr&ouml. If I have questions about its quality, I will not be tasting it. That can be overcome by big donations. I'm not asking for it. I'm just saying. My man Goose was going to try to give me $1,000, and I told him hell no, because it's way too much cash. And then frickin' Stone comes in and frickin' drops money. You just like punishing me, Stone. I give you good deals on guns, and you punish me anyways. Although in the long run, all the money you've dumped on me doing stupid shit, like the $20 you gave me that one time to stay up for 24 hours, that makes up for it. All right, I'm going to show you the guns one more time, and then I'm out of light. So, all right, guys, here's the wall one more time. Kind of going through. Hit the like button. Good night, Guile. Thank you so much. Air Max, good night. Everybody, good night. Good luck on your baptism, Stone. Yeah, Stone, you have a good one, dude. Text me after you're done. Let me know how it went. I was baptized as a child, so I actually don't know if it's like an awkward thing when you're an adult, but I want to say enjoy it. So let me know how it goes, brother. All right, guys, I'm going to hit the X button, and I'm going to get out of here. You guys were amazing. Thank you guys so much for the donations. I will see you guys on Monday when I eat some terrible, terrible fish.